Hi, everybody, and welcome to Sunday Night Live. Do you see who I have with us tonight? We have April from the Budgeting Sisters. Hi, April. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're doing pretty good. We got a lot of people in the house, so let's just do a quick hello. Wendy's been hanging out waiting. Hi, Desi. Um, Thank you guys for being here early. Lifted Up and Living. Hi, Lee. Lisa and I, Lisa Williams, one of my moderators, and I spoke today, along with Budget with Mama Bear. And that's something we're going to be discussing tonight. Hi, Miss Tara.
Sorry.
April, can you just lower your laptop?
Yep, I just did. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Aim. So we got a lot of people showing up. We got Amy, Pedigo, and honestly, I don't know if Andra's gonna pop in. I know she is away for the weekend, and she's actually in Detroit, I do believe. And I said to her, and
Oh,
she's
nice.
driving, and I said to her, if she's driving home and she needs someone to talk to, she can actually call me and I will keep her awake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how are you, April?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good.
You
You
have a
want to
good week?
introduce who's sitting with you?
This is Lilo. She makes an appearance in every single video I do. It's the only time she comes over on the desk is when I am sitting here. And she is shedding horribly. So
'Tis the
I figured,
season.
yeah, I figured I would brush her a little bit before I start cutting up some savings challenges that I printed off today.
Hi, Dramatic Panda. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Crafty Saver. Amy, I hope you feel better. You got the flu. Um,
Ugh.
I know. Cecilia. We got Jess. We got Jack, my girl. Hi, Mia. How you feeling? Mia, when is your due date? We got.
I don't remember when her due date is.
I know. I know. Hi, Kim. So we got Janet from My Modern Homestead, Miss Mary Baker. We got lots of people in the house.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Hi, Bev. Oh, Fiona, I have not got over to see your video yet today. My life has been a little crazy,
Oh,
so
I
I'm
haven't
looking
either.
forward to going over and checking out the hop. So did everyone go over to Miss Fiona's today and watch?
I haven't gone over yet because I have been too busy watching college and professional sports all day.
Right, right. So in my household right now, the pool is open, but the pool
Oh,
pump
nice.
is it
Oh, no.
yeah, it's busted. So I don't know what we're doing, and we just spent $500 last year on this, so I'm not even
Well,
sure what
that's
the
what I was
fix
going to
is.
ask. I thought the pool pump was last year.
Pool pump went, and the hot tub pump went, so it was double pumps last year.
Oh, my.
So I'm not even I'm not even overthinking it. Whatever it is, it
Yeah.
is. Um,
Nothing you can do about it. You need your pool.
yeah, and so I'm battling John because John he's always wanting to fix every single thing,
Oh,
and
gosh.
sometimes it's it saves you the stress of just going and getting the new
Right, right.
because the struggle sometimes is so real, and that's where we're at right now. And I don't even know. I don't even know. So I took a step back. I actually got to sit on the back deck and I
Oh,
watched the Ranger
nice.
game. I brought the TV
Nice.
outside, put it on top of the
Oh,
refrigerator. I
perfect.
closed the curtains to the gazebo and I was able to, and the wind and the breeze was perfect.
Yes.
Oh, and then they won. So
That is
in the next
amazing.
video, I've
So
got to bring $25.
it's funny, even my dad, because my dad moved in with me when my mom passed away, and he's heard about you, and I've shown him some of your videos to try to show him how you count money. and And I was like, she's a Rangers fan, Dad, and she pays $25 every time they win. And so every time the Rangers win, he says to me the next morning, he's like, she's got to pay $25.
You know what? I don't mind.
I know.
I don't mind.
Anytime you get hockey into June, I don't care what you have to pay. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh. So John, my husband, is not a sports guy, right? So, and I have a lot of friends, guy friends, that are sports guys. So I'm always in a chat with a group of guys.
Yeah.
And one of them is, he's a family friend, after 30 years. He was John's sergeant in Crime Scene. And so the games begin, and right as the puck drops, Henry is LGR, let's go Rangers, let's go Rangers.
Yep.
And then every play, there's back and forth banter. So that's one. And then I got group chats going. And then Henry lives in Nashville. So he's like, is Johnny enjoying the game? I go, Johnny doesn't like sports. He's mowing the lawn. So we were, let me, don't get bored, ladies. Stand by. So the Rangers are up 4-2, right? We got 4. They have 2.
Yeah.
I think we're golden. I think I'm golden. Oh, there's no gray hairs coming out of my head tonight. What the heck happens? 4-4, right?
Yeah.
So it was just as John sat down at the table for dinner. And then he's like, and then he's a little wise guy. He's like, isn't it ironic how I sit down and the other team scores 2 goals? And I'm like,
yeah, go back out to mowing the lawn.
I'm like, don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me. Right. So I don't know what made him get up during overtime and go in the house. He's like, I hope your team wins, babe. I hope your team wins. And I just sit there and I shake my head. He's not even in the door a second. And we scored.
Oh my gosh. And it was such a fluke score too. Off the guy's stick.
He's sitting in the office and I come in, I go, listen, babe, don't take this personal. I said, but you're not allowed to watch the rest of the playoffs.
That's funny.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Nope.
I'm very superstitious.
Yes.
When it comes to my team. That's it.
Yeah.
Not everything, but my team, yes.
Right.
So shall we tell them what we have on the table tonight? What we're thinking about?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what you want to talk about first. So
I don't know what. You know what? We're going to give them a few choices.
Okay.
We have on the table tonight. We have a discussion about the cruise. So that's going to be number 1, right? That's if you want to hear about the cruise. #1. Number 2 is going to be about whether or not you take small savings challenges and dump them into bigger savings challenges. And April, wasn't there a third? Oh, let's talk routine. That was
routine. Yes.
Routine. April and I talked 5 minutes ago. We're like, what were we talking about? All right. So 1 would be the cruise. 2 would be small into big. And 3 would be routine. 1, 2, or 3. Which one are we discussing first? I want to see what everybody has to say.
Looks like so far we've got a bunch of 1s.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
We've got some that say #all 1, 2, and 3.
We're gonna get to them all. We're gonna get to them all. I promise you.
We can start with the cruise. We don't care.
Look at this. We got
some 2s coming in.
I see that. Okay. So let's talk cruise.
Yes.
And I'm going to put that aside. So, like 2 weeks ago, more than 2 weeks ago, we've been talking cruise on this live for a decent amount of time, right?
Yes.
Decent amount of time. And the more we talk about it and the more the village comes in, we get a little bit more ahead. So, do you see my moderator, Miss Lisa Williams?
Yeah.
She is an advocate for this cruise. She is. So, I did the book for the cruise to get us ahead, but command decisions have been made. And this is where we're going with it. Now, it's going to be the first week or weekend in November of 2025 out of Florida. So,
Okay.
you book your sinking funds, your savings, if you want to join. Now, Lisa, and Lisa, Lisa, if you want to jump on this live, you're more than welcome because
Yeah,
she's savvy. So, Lisa, I could bring you on if that's something you would want. If not, I'm no pressure. So, and Lisa, watch Lisa's comments because Lisa might correct me if I'm wrong, or it
okay.
might give us a little bit of an insight. So, April, if you could keep an eye out for that too, in
Okay,
case
I will.
that comment goes past me. So, if we pick that time of year, you're going to get a little taste, if our days line up, a little taste of Halloween, and then Disney will change it into Christmas. Now, the travel agent, first weekend in November 2025. Okay, the travel agent that will be booking everything. She's going to be your go-to. It's not going to be me. It's not going to be Lisa. You're going to be connected to a specific travel agent who's going to work with you and your needs. But this is the scenario. If and we're not saying it so that this travel agent gets business or anything like that. We're doing it so that if there's a block of rooms for us, we're together. So you can go book this cruise all you want, but
right,
you won't be a part of the seminars or the giveaways or things like that. We have to keep it conformed, if that makes sense.
Is there a special group number so that there's like a group rate or anything like that?
I don't think Disney gives you anything.
No,
Truth be
they
told,
might
I
not.
really don't.
I know
No,
Norwegian does, but I know there's a lot of things Disney doesn't.
I don't think so. What it's gonna come down to is there'll be giveaways.
Perfect.
We're gonna design T-shirts that will probably be drop shipped to you, bags, and then like an hour and a half each day of the cruise where we as budgeters get together and we chat about budgeting and savings, and there'll be free savings challenges. And what's great is we have a year and a half to get everything together.
Yes.
And like Lisa says, Disney's not releasing dates for another month for that time of year, but we will share that info. So depending on your location and your travel, whether or not you're playing to get to Florida, which is Cape Canaveral area, right? That's where Disney comes out of.
Yes.
And whether or not you want to add Disney to the front end or the back end, Disney World, that's totally up to you also. That's where your savings has got to change.
Yes.
To accommodate your needs. But rough ballpark figure right now for just the cruise is an estimate of, just an estimate, $2,000 per person, if I'm correct. Right, Lisa? That's a good estimate. Of course, it could be a little less. Could it be a little high? Yeah, it's around that. But then you've got to add your other expenses to your budget.
Right. Yes, you can add Disney World trip to the beginning or the end, Lisa says.
But we're going to be putting this in stone shortly.
Okay.
What did I miss from Kay? Hi, Kaylee. Didn't see her come in.
I have a Disney trip the beginning of October this year also. So Laura Bell Creation says we are more important.
Oh, got it. You know what? And then we talked about this. If this trip goes well, we're talking every other year that maybe we budget for. And maybe after the Disney cruise, all right, the 2 years out, we go to Alaska.
Oh, I'd love
and then
to
maybe 2 years after that, we come out of New York. But we'll hop. Just like we hop from channel to channel, we'll hop from port to port. if this goes well. But could you imagine?
Yes. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I don't know if we're going to do the Disney cruise in 25 because we're actually my best friend, sadly, my best friend has never been to Disney World, and we are planning to spend 12 days in Disney World over Thanksgiving of 25. So I think what I'm going to do is use the cruise book to save for our trip to Disney.
I think that I don't know. Did you grab the cruise book yet? Because I do believe that
No.
there's a Disney book coming soon.
Okay. Nope, I haven't
Hint,
grabbed
hint,
it yet.
hint, hint. There's a Disney
Hint,
book
hint,
coming
going.
soon.
But yeah,
How
I
to
love
think for that
cruising.
Disney
So,
trip?
okay. I love cruising. So I'm definitely, that's my vacation of choice, but I've never seen Disney. I've been to Disney World like 15 times. I've just never seen Christmas decorations, and I'm obsessed with Christmas. So that is why we're going next year.
So, Nettie, everyone is included if you can get to Florida. And
Yes.
that fits into your budget. So if you want to come across and join us, you are more than welcome.
Yes.
It is open to everyone. It's just a matter of what you can afford to get to the cruise. Of course, that would be amazing. Hi, Navi. Hi, An. Yes, that is an estimate for a single person. And then, like, okay, let's take Laura Bell, for instance. Laura, I'm just using you as an example, or my son TJ. So the rooms are going to be based on occupancy also. So if TJ and his wife comes, or Laura comes with her husband, and then Laura brings her two littles, and TJ brings their two littles, that changes the price also, if I'm correct. So it's based on the size of the room and how many people you share a room with. I think a room is based on double occupancy. So we'll have more and
Yes.
more answers as we finalize everything. And we will have the number to the travel agent so that they can answer your questions directly.
Yeah, you'll want to get your questions answered directly from them, not.
Laura's not bringing any littles? Oh my God.
Whoa.
Is Laura bringing her partner in crime? Because I know Donna has to.
Yeah.
Yeah, just listen to Budget with Mama Bear. Just start saving.
Exactly. Start
Right.
saving now, and then when the details are all worked out, you'll know more specifics.
Okay, so Julie, is that not exciting? Okay, and this is the best. After, the book came out and the conversations were going, and Lisa jumped into action. And at one point today, I had spoken to Lisa, I'd spoken to Budget with Mama Bear, kind of figured out date and year, right?
Yeah.
And giving us an ample amount of time to budget. At least I hope so, right?
Right.
I actually had this amazing feeling today as I was like cleaning and doing. It's all because of a village.
Yes.
If I had to do this all by myself, I wouldn't have been able to get it done. So
Right.
Lisa, I want to tell you, thank you, because you're making things happen. Hi, Terry.
It's
Is
amazing
today
how much.
Terry's birthday? Wait, is today
Oh,
Terry's birthday? Happy birthday, Terry.
yes. Happy birthday. It's amazing what we can get done in the village, I should say, and the expertise we have whenever, something comes up and you need help and you're trying to get something done. There's always somebody in the village. We've got a lot of talented people in this village.
Before we go to 2 and 3, the 2 and 3, right? Let's just talk about the village for a second, right? So TJ, my oldest, has Willow's Warehouse, right?
Yes.
And he thinks that he's got to do everything himself. And
Uh,
honestly, I understand that because I was him. I was him. My younger me was, I got this. I'll do it all.
yes.
I got this. But the older me now knows differently.
Right.
So when we first started doing this in the lives, the term the village came from my inner, because the phrase "it takes a village" is the truth. The truth. And when I think about that, and then we jump into the hop, right? The hop
Yes.
became a village.
Yes.
The hop became a village for all of us. And we're going to now segue into, this is perfect segueing. So April and I were talking about filming videos, filming videos and saving, right? Yesterday, I saved for Friday. I'm off a day. And April, you want to tell them how you film?
We try to film a couple days ahead of time because Melissa's husband does all of our like editing and uploading. So we try to give him some time to do his work too. And then Melissa and I alternate certain days. So I'm struggling with getting a routine and when to do my videos. So that's.
But tell them about your Saturday, right? How you felt like you weren't saving as much as you could.
Yes. So Melissa and I started alternating Saturday scratch off videos. And I was looking and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't save as much. And it was because I wasn't saving every Saturday. And I was like, I don't like that. I got to figure out how to pull in scratch offs even when it's not my day to do it, my week to do it, because I need the routine of saving. If I'm not doing the videos, then I'm not saving. I could watch all the videos in the world, but if I'm not making my own video, then I would just spend it. I really would. It's horrible.
Which brings me into, I took Friday off. I took most of yesterday off. I did not film until 10 p.m. last night. I'm not doing it for the, like, I know you guys are waiting. In fact, some of the comments were so cute. You were like, did Mick Jagger kidnap you? And things like that. It was cute. You guys missed me. You were like wondering where I was, but outdoor life, yard work got me. But I save every day because it is a routine. If I don't take that money out of the bank and save it, I see it, and then you want to kind of spend it, right?
Right.
So that routine for me and saving every day is so important for me.
Yes.
And
yes.
if I found it to be so important, that is why this really did come into play. So I'm off by a day, and it's literally messing with me just a little. And I'm like, I still got to do game. And like I was telling April, it's the end of the month.
Right.
That money's is important for my end goals. Which brings us into the next segue, right? Routine and keeping ourselves accountable was this. But now someone left a comment under my video, and I said to her today, we're gonna discuss this on the live tonight because I think it's a very important conversation to have. And that's where you guys in the chat, you gotta give us feedback, right? You know what's in this book. In this book is what I save at the end of the month and then where it actually goes to, right? So it becomes my save to sink, right? So at the end, when I tally up everything, I kind of get torn on, do I take some of that and dump it into bigger challenges? I feel like I'm cheating when I do that. But some people use smaller challenges as stepping stones.
Right.
April, what was your take on that? Tell us your take.
So my purpose for doing savings challenges is to put towards my emergency fund and to pay off debt. So I don't like to put into other savings challenges because I kind of feel like I'm double dipping. I already saved it once. I just want to move it on to pay it towards a debt. But if my focus is my emergency fund, then I don't mind swinging it into where I save my emergency fund. So I go a little bit both ways. I guess it depends what the end purpose is of that savings challenge. Sometimes I put it into sinking funds especially with my minis, if my mini Mondays, if one of them is like a savings challenge that has a pet on it, then I'll put it into my pet sinking fund. I definitely have no problem putting it into sinking funds because I think sinking funds are where it's at so that you don't have to touch your emergency fund and those type of things.
I totally get that. Totally get that. So I'm kind of curious of how the people in the chat feel. So let's read some of them.
Budget with Mama Bear says it's a personal preference. She says, I feel like April. Pat
That's
says
what we were actually saying. There's no right or wrong to this.
definitely not.
There's no right or wrong to this. You have to do what you're comfortable with doing. So, but I'm just kind of curious of what everybody's take on it is. Stepping stones for Dramatic Panda. Whatever makes you save, right? But Laura Bell agrees with you. I kind of feel the same way. I feel that way only with the 100 envelope challenge.
Stephanie brings up a good point. You got to watch your totals when you're counting your money and the amount of money you save every month when you swing it into another savings challenge, and not like double count that amount of money that you are saving.
And see, if you look at that's how I felt, right? Like I didn't want to, but see, for me, keeping things organized in my head, I didn't want to say I double saved, right? I didn't want to embellish the amount, right? I didn't. But for me, what keeps me accountable is the no spend calendar, because these are the actual numbers that I've saved.
Yes.
No matter what, right? But when I break down my expenses at the end of the month, or where I sink things, I actually write down, if it doesn't all go into sinking funds, I say where it was allocated into.
Right.
So I don't feel like that relieves some of the.
Yes. And you're not going back and writing that in your no spend calendar either. So you're definitely not double tracking the
Or
way
double,
you do.
like embellishing what I saved.
Right.
And that was when I saw that comment come through. It wasn't just a quick little answer. I really said that it's a discussion. It's an amazing discussion.
Yes. Lisa Williams says, I feel like if I use my savings at the end of the year, it shows I feel like if I use my savings at the end of the year, it shows I've saved all this money, but I don't have it any longer. That's my frustrating issue. How do I manage that?
I feel the same way. This is where, like last week, right? Let's go back to last week when we were talking about putting things into high yield savings. Like last week, we were discussing how if you took everything out of your sinking fund envelopes, put in the prop money, put that all into the high yield savings. I said last week that my struggle would be, I don't want to take it out of that high yield.
Right.
that's already in a savings account. I don't want to touch that.
Exactly. Well, and I use the notes section on the bottom of the calendar to put, like, if I had a huge expense that I had to pull from a sinking fund, you know, with my sick dog and whatever, I'll write right down on the bottom of there, Georgia, lots of money, you know, so I know that I must have been at the vets a lot, you know. But it's hard when you're like, okay, I saved and saved and saved, but where did it go? What did I do with it?
Right. That's where I feel like if we keep them in the sinking fund envelopes, that's exactly what they're there for.
Right. Like, I
The
don't even
struggle
want
is
to,
real, ladies. The
it
struggle is
is.
real.
I don't even want to deposit like my sinking funds when they're fully funded, because I don't want to see it in my bank account. I want to be able to open up my little binder and see a fully funded and be like, okay, when this bill is due, I'm going to bring it to the bank and I'm going to pay it, or I'm going to go pay cash for it, like the car registration. You know, I don't even want it in my bank account, because then if like my daughter in Maine needs something, it's very easy for me to be like, oh, let me just Apple Pay you this money. Well, I can't Apple Pay her anything if it's all in cash in my house. And that's the way I like it. Like, I don't need to save her, you know. I need to save my money and take care of my bills and everything here.
I agree 100%. I agree. And Lisa said this is going to be an amazing topic at the cruise because
Yes.
this is a topic that never gets old. And just think about a year and a half from now. Okay, let's truly think about this. All right. See, this is where I should have a calendar a year and a half in advance.
I was just going to say, do I need to pull out a piece of paper and do
I
some
think
writing?
so, because I think even if you're not coming on the cruise, right? Maybe the weekend before or the weekend after the cruise, think about this. We have 1.5 years, basically, right? 1.5 years
Right.
till the cruise. What is it, give or take? All right.
Yeah.
1.5 years. In 1.5 years, let's look. Seriously, grab a piece of paper, everybody. Let's look at where you are now.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's go from a year and a half and look back at today's date. Everybody's got to grab a paper. So today is the 28th, right? 5/28/24. And then we'll just say November 25. Where are we at now? Where is your debt, right? Where's your debt? Where do you see yourself? And how is the journey? And if there's another question we can ask again, I think this is important. I think this, if we had a vision board, this should be attached to it.
Yes.
Because we're still going to be together. If we're planning out till October, November 2025, that means we feel like we're in this together as a village and we're not going anywhere. So could you just imagine if, and maybe we sit back. Remember, I always say this. I get so passionate. We always say we're going to sit back one day and say, "Do you remember when?"
Yes.
And listen, if any one of you say I didn't get out of debt because I came on this cruise, I'm going to push you overboard.
Exactly. You had plenty of time to save the cash.
But no, how great would this be to come back to this? I'm pinning this to my board. Actually, I'm taping it right here. It's taped. We're gonna address this again. Say the questions again. Think about where you are right now in your debt, right? In your financial journey. Think about where you are now, Steph, right? Then in 2025, when we look back at today, we're going to be like, wow, do you remember when? Now, where we are with debt, where do you see yourself in 2025? in your finances, right?
Yep.
And then let's discuss how that journey was from today until the 20, 2025. Let's talk about that journey,
Yeah.
because I have this amazing feeling that, like I said, we're not going anywhere.
No. It'll be. I'm excited to hear. I remember the first time I went on vacation, and it was 100% cash. No debt, no nothing, no buyer's remorse when I came home. And that feeling is amazing. And so I think the conversations, even after the cruise, of hearing how, if it's people's first time, actually budgeting and saving for the vacation, how they felt going on an all cash vacation. It brings, I think, some more fun to the vacation, in my opinion.
Let me just ask the dramatic panda. She's talking about she, not that I'm getting all planner girl on y'all, but she says that makes life have some great freebies. Is there a way you can link
Oh,
them to us? Can you link them? And then
let's
we
see.
can click them and print them. Click and print.
For goal
Okay, so
setting.
let's see what Lisa.
Okay.
Right. I think this is fabulous. I think this is because I know in my heart when we sit back and we say, "Do you remember when?" We're gonna all smile and hug and rejoice
Yes.
because.
It's
Go ahead.
no, it's just it would be amazing. Everybody all together with the same focus and goals. I just can't even imagine being with a group of people that have the same goals as me.
And
Because
that's
I
the
feel
truth.
like in my world, I'm the only one, and I'm the weirdo.
No, see, okay, I totally get what you're talking about. Like, to save money, to talk money, to educate on money. Like,
Yeah.
we're not professionals. We're just the
No.
average Joe.
Right.
Um, that 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 saves, right? And we've
Right.
come so far. So, oh my gosh, let me tell you this story. Going to New Jersey on Thursday to go see the Rolling Stones. I drive, John sits in the passenger seat, TJ sits behind him, and then Kaylee, my daughter in law, is behind me. So
Okay.
the three of them are very chatty. Me, not so chatty. Believe it or not, I'm not
Right.
a chatty soul. Right? I'm driving. So I'm listening to the conversation and it's bouncing. And sometimes the conversation makes me mad. Sometimes the conversation makes me giggle. Sometimes I just shake my head. But this is what my
Right.
kid in the back seat is saying. He's a welder by trade, so he's blue collar. He talked. This is what came out of my kid's mouth. I was so
Okay.
proud. He's
Oh, okay.
like, they need to teach finances in school, how to write a check, how to do a checkbook.
Yes.
And I'm driving, and I kind of glance over my shoulder, and I smile at him, right? So then wherever the conversation goes after that, must have got me a little crazy. And I don't have a poker face. So as they're talking, either I am rolling my eyes, clenching my steering wheel, or just shaking my head, right? And I'm not engaged. They're not engaged. I'm not engaging with them. I can't
Right.
be
Right.
bothered. It's a conversation that makes me nuts, right? Like, oh my god, I can't, you're wasting my time, basically, right?
Right. Right.
So TJ's watching me like you wouldn't believe. Finally, TJ turns around and he goes, "Oh," he goes, "We're driving mom crazy." She's like, so TJ says, "We're driving her crazy. We better shut the f up, or she's gonna kick our." My kid read me, but
Yeah.
not only did he read me, he's heard me.
Yes.
He,
Yep.
do you know that before I even did videos, TJ had envelopes, white envelopes in his safe for his house, his coal, his oil, whatever his goals were. He had white envelopes in his safe. My kid already had sinking funds.
Yeah. It's crazy. My dad growing up, my dad is 74. Yeah, 74. He'll be 74 this year. And I remember growing up going, well, can't you just go in that safe and just take it out of one of those envelopes you have in there, you know? And now I'm like, he didn't even know. He just knew he was saving for a specific thing. And my dad's very good about taking a little bit of money and just putting it away, still to this day. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, so those were sinking funds. And he was like, I don't know what that is. And I'm like, well, yeah, you do. You just don't know what it's called.
It's our terminology. That's not his.
Yeah,
He was just
right.
planning ahead. It was called nest eggs back when they were younger.
Yes.
He had
Yep.
nest eggs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What did I miss? I know that Mary Baker is a kind spirit. What did I miss?
Whoa. I don't know.
And here's what else was I gonna say? I just lost it.
I lost it because we just had a huge thunder.
Oh, I thought that's what I heard.
Banging outside my house. As soon
What
as
is
we got
Anna
on, it
Green?
got dark and thunder and lightning started. So,
What state are you in again?
South Carolina.
Okay. Thank you, Steph. I love thunderstorms. Oh my gosh. Hi, Mary.
Yeah, I don't mind them. Definitely get them more in South Carolina than I ever did in Maine.
No, Mia, I did not. I didn't see your due date, honey.
Oh, no, I didn't either.
You catch it, April?
I didn't catch her due date. But I figured we'd get thunder and lightning tonight because it was almost 90 degrees today and it was just no breeze, no nothing. So,
oof. Oh boy. Yeah, I think we're supposed to have rain all day tomorrow.
Oh,
August 29th. I like that. If you hold off till September 4th, I can share the birthday with the baby.
well, or the 30th is my sister and mine is the 31st of August.
Oh my God. And you can make me godmother. No, we can't. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just close your knees.
Yeah.
My boys, TJ came 2 weeks early and Vinny came a week early.
Oh, gee. Yeah, my sister my sister was 2 weeks late. I was 2 weeks early and we ended up a day apart.
Wow, that's wild.
No, I have 2 kids and I had the same due date with both kids.
Wow.
Mike, that's crazy.
Wow. All right, so what else do you guys want to bring to the table tonight? Throw out some questions. Let's see what we're at.
Yeah. It's funny when I'm watching a video and listening to, the lives, it's easy to keep up with the comments. But now that I'm trying to have a conversation with you and watch the comments, I'm like, oh my gosh, the comments are moving too fast. I can't keep up.
The struggle is real. And that's when I miss something, I feel so bad. So let me address Kaylee real quick because I did see her comment come through. Kaylee, I did see your email come through, but I have to tell you, I've taken a few days off of email. So I'm not even looking at that yet. And tomorrow's still the holiday, so I won't sit back down here to do emails until Tuesday.
And Nettie brought up we got to do 101 too.
Oh, see?
Don't forget 101.
All right, let's grab it. Let's grab 101. Let's grab 101. Loving it. Loving it. Oh, I hear that. Boom booms. I wish I was there. Okay. Everybody have 101? Yay! Saving 101.
Yes.
Are you guys going to dump this into your cruise binder? Now, see, we talked about this. So this is almost like what we were talking about earlier.
See, to me, the
Do we
cruise is a
take
sinking fund. So it's, in my mind, it's okay for me to dump it into that because the cruise is a sinking fund. It's going on forever.
Okay, I like that analogy. Right? Here we go. And listen, if you just know, with my emails, I wish I could be a little bit more in tune to them, but I lack in that area. Just so you know, it is.
Oh no, it is real. My thunder just made budget with Mama Bear's dog start barking.
Oh my God. We got 15 going in here. So I'm going to do 3 and 2 is 5. And I'm going to do 3 and 2 is another 5, which makes 10. And we'll do 3 and 2 for 15. I am all over the place with this. So 15 going in to here. And we have 10, 20, 35, $45. Right? Yep. $45 saved.
Perfect. Oh my gosh, now it's downpouring.
Loving it. We're doing this together.
Yes.
What am I singing? Did I sing? Who's got to sing?
Who's got to sing?
Yeah, she said, haha, good, sing it. What did I say? We're all in this together.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did I say something that could have been singable?
Oh,
you don't want me to sing.
I don't know. Well, if you said we're all in this together, we could sing it.
From High School Musical?
High School Musical.
And we can start clapping now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can do the little basketball scene, where he's like playing ball and shooting.
Oh, I like what Budget with Mama Bear's saying. We could talk reset again.
Yes.
I have to tell you, okay, I am 100% ready for reset. 100% ready. And there might be coming a huge change to my sinking funds. Huge. I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be. Just know that on the 1st of June, you might be amazed.
The 1st of June or the 1st of July?
No, we're going into June, aren't we? No, the
yes,
reset's coming.
June.
But okay. I kind of went off. The reset's coming, but I can't wait till June to reset my sinking funds. I have a goal for them, and I want to share that with you. So that's going to happen in June. But all the savings challenges I have in play are going to be reset in July. Yeah, I can't wait till July.
Yeah. Do we have anybody in our village that cleans out their binders every month so that whether the savings challenge is done or not, and makes the deposit? I was watching a video the other day and I can't remember who it was. And that's what they did. They continued with the savings challenge, but just marked on there how much they took out so that they could make a bigger debt payment. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. It would confuse me for one, but I was like, that's an interesting idea.
Okay. Once again, everybody's gonna do what they got to do, but I don't think that would make me satisfied.
I like finishing and seeing the challenge all done, but maybe seeing a bigger deposit go into my bank account would be motivating too. I don't know. I don't know. It definitely worked for this person, and they've been doing it that way for a while. Yes, that's it. Life over debt. That's what she does.
Life over debt? I don't know who that is.
Yep. Yep. Budget with Mama Bear.
Life over debt. She does that. Now, can I ask about how much does she save on a monthly basis? Do you know?
I don't know. I mean, she pulls out a good amount, if I remember correctly. It's a couple thousand.
Okay, so I'm wondering.
I could be off.
I'm wondering if, like, I can understand that process as a YouTube channel. So here she is, maybe taking all her funds to save
Mm-hmm.
for video purposes, and then she needs that at the end of the month to pay the bills.
Yeah.
But she's still tracking in a challenge. Is that how it went?
I'm not really sure. I don't know if it was to pay the monthly bills or if it's to pay an extra payment.
Got you, got you, got you. Yeah, I kind of agree with Carol, and a couple other people said it. My OCD probably wouldn't allow that. I would feel like I don't know. I think I would feel incomplete.
Yeah. Why did my light just go out? Oh, there we go.
I honestly, savings challenges to me is the challenge of completing it. So that I take that money, I hit the goal, and go on.
Super Psycho Mom says she does something. Move, Lilo. Gee whiz. I pull even if they're not done at the end of June as part of my reset because I have a way too many challenges going, and with
I
Kendra's
get that.
trip
I
being so
understand
high.
that.
Yeah. I could definitely entertain it the beginning of end of June, beginning of July, because that is kind of like the reset part for me. And that's where I am kicking into saving for Christmas. And, after a
Well,
while, you've looked at the same binders for a while, you need to just look at something different.
well, for me, that's how I felt with. I had all those big challenges going at one
Right.
time, and they
Yes.
messed with my head. They messed with my head. And if you notice, I'm not dumping anything into the Roger Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the reset came in. But I did not get rid of those challenges because a part of me says, you started it, finish it.
Right.
I'm like, I'm, this is me doing this to me. You started it, you
Right.
finished it.
I did a video like that with Melissa helping me walk through it because to me, anything over a couple $100 is a big savings challenge that is going to take a while. And I was getting frustrated because I had three of them going all at the same time. One was 750, one was 500 and something, and one was the penny challenge. And they all had something, but nothing was even halfway done. And I was like, I'm not feeling like I'm making any progress. Waiting a year to have these three be done just wasn't working for me. It wasn't motivating me. And so I combined it all into one savings challenge, which was my 24 in 2024 for $576. And I ended up finishing that savings challenge like a month later, which was so amazing. And it felt so great going to the bank and making that huge what seems to be a huge deposit for me going straight towards debt. It was very motivating. And then this week I think it was Plan Live Budget, the penny challenge that you did where it was the pretty pink and purple colors in the little boxes. I bought that one and started that this week, but low key, like, because I liked it because it's every day. So it's a little bit of money going in. But it was very motivating to combine them all into one and actually finish one.
I gotta really review about July. I don't know where I want to see July take me. When I look at the next 6 weeks, right? 5 weeks. It's 5 weeks, right? How many weeks in
Yes.
July? Is it how
In
many weeks?
June or
'Cause
July?
we got June. How many weeks in June? One, two,
We
three,
should only
four.
have
Okay,
4
exactly
because we
four.
had 5 this
Exactly.
month.
It would be 5 total left, right? All right, so we have
Yes.
5 weeks until reset, right? 5 weeks. And I go, okay, what can I get done, right? Could I get
Yes.
everything that's in play in these binders complete? And every time I touch a binder, I go, I think I can do that. I think we can get to it. And then I go, okay, so Don, I question myself. I go, this is how I talk to myself in my head. I
Yeah.
go, okay. So I look at these challenges. I go, okay, if you can get these all done, does that include the 52 that I began? Right? Because this is in play. And I go,
Right.
wouldn't that be amazing to get these in play? Like, I don't know where the goal is going to take me in 5 weeks, but could you imagine? Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Because as one's done, it, I see it in my brain. It's that snowball effect.
Right.
It's gonna roll. It's gonna roll so fast. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I finished it. Because I can raise my hand and say, I did this last year, November into December, and I blew my own mind.
Right.
Never would I have thought I could have done it, but I did.
Yeah. The whole depositing them and rolling them and paying off debt, it's just so motivating seeing it all work out. And my debt now, is down, like, I don't know, I think I've paid off, I think I just did it today, the total, and I'm up to like $9,600 so far this year in debt paid off, which is amazing, and almost what I paid off all of last year.
That's amazing. I had goals. Let's see if I have them here. I did pay the Sears bill off, so Sears is gone, right? Sears is gone, but everything I
Yeah.
have, I'm grateful to say that 0% financing. So
Perfect.
honestly, the only bill that I've got to get done before April, I'm sorry, before August, is an $811 bill to Home Depot.
Perfect.
But honestly, wait, let's recap this. It might be down to six. I got to look again, but. Uh,
Yeah, you'll be able to do that.
Because when I look at my sinking fund envelopes, a lot of them are so good. Like I'm
Yeah.
so proud of where they are.
Yep. I can't wait till the debt is paid off and I have that money to have those specific sinking funds like you have. That is definitely hashtag goals for me, because there are so many things that I want to plan ahead for and have sinking funds for that I just can't do right now while I'm paying off debt.
No, see, Tobin, I don't rush to pay off those debts because they're 0% financing. As long as they're paid off by the due date, the month
Mhm.
and the year that they're due, I don't rush to do them. Is that like I get the goal of being debt free, but I don't want to be caught behind the eight ball presently.
Right.
And
Especially if it's
honestly,
0%.
yeah, because it's 0%. That's why I don't like I
Right.
know I'll get there. And the other thing is this, I know I'm carrying two car payments. I don't look at them as debt right now because they're necessities. That's like a mortgage.
Yeah.
I know it's debt, but I don't harp on those three things.
I mean, I'm sure you know, I'm sure they'll get paid off and they'll eventually, get paid off probably earlier than expected.
Right. And you know what? I've got put it this way, my mortgage is going to be paid off before that truck sitting in that parking lot's going to be paid off, which drives me absolutely bananas. But he actually put it up. They had garage sales for the last 2 days, say 3 days, and he actually parked it up there. And I don't even know if anybody took a bite out of it, but that
So
was
a few
culture.
months ago, I was frustrated because I had all of my debt on like paperless. So I was getting emails with my balance and I wasn't paying attention. I don't pay attention to my emails because it's always just junk. Nothing important ever comes to my emails. So I said, that's it. It started because I missed a 0% financing with Best Buy and my balance increased by like $500. And I was like, why? I haven't used this card in forever. And so I was like, that's it. I'm going online and I'm getting statements mailed to me every month from all my credit cards. everybody let me do it except for one. I don't remember which one it was. They wanted to charge me $3 a month. And I was like, no. So I went to go make an extra credit card payment to my children's place credit card, and they wouldn't let me even get to the screen to make an additional payment without signing up for paperless. I
Uh-huh.
was like, forget it. You're going
Because
to the
they've
bottom
got
of the
you.
list then.
They've got you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
Unbelievable.
oh, that
See,
made me so mad. I'm like, but I just made this big deposit so I could pay off half of my balance. Like, let me make a payment. So
and that,
part of me wanted to just be like, okay, fine, I'm going to drop a check in the mail and make you have to open that up, pay somebody to open it up and go to the bank and deposit it and all. Just out of
see,
spite.
on the first of the month, whether there's a balance on a credit card or not, I log into that credit card to make sure that there was nothing, like nothing got hacked.
Yes.
Not just for me or John, I do it for TJ and for Vinny's account. You know, TJ and Vinny, when they turned 16, they each got a Disney card, and I was the co-signer. Like, I got it. Oh, as things hit the floor here. That was ghosts. I wanted my kids to begin credit, right?
Yes.
And honestly, I still look at it on a regular basis. In fact, driving down to see the Stones the other day, I said to TJ, I said, hey, I said, I said, I checked your credit card statement. I said, you did 2 trips to the dump. He says, yeah. I said, okay, good. I said, and don't forget, you know, they know everything that's going on. It's nice to have somebody that's got your back, right?
Right.
Like I don't worry about my boys at all, but I still kind of just, am I hovering? What do you guys call that? The helicopter mom? I don't care. Call me whatever you want. I
Exactly.
still want my kids, like TJ's credit score is, my kids are debt free. Both my boys are
Yeah.
debt free. TJ has a mortgage. That's all he's got. They
Yep.
come with no credit card debt. I don't know if it's because they were boys or what, but
It
I
might be a
still
boy
look
thing.
into it and say, hey, you know what? And he's like, yeah, Ma, I got this. Don't worry about it. Okay, Tia,
Yeah.
just double checking.
Yep. What did
You have used budget by paycheck from the budget mom for the last 4 years. And like Mama Bear, I write it all down on a calendar.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can show you.
I have everything on auto withdrawal, so I know everything's getting paid and I know what comes out I know what each paycheck goes towards. So I don't even really do like a different budget every month. It's the same budget every month until something gets paid off. And
Okay,
then
go ahead. Sorry.
when something gets paid off, I just change it on my list of my bills, the budget, to go towards savings challenges so that it gets snowballed into the next debt. But I love the budget mom. I have all of her stuff.
So I don't know, a few months ago, I had did the trackers, like the big trackers. Now I have always, this is my binder that I do monthly. So anyways, just a quick glance. This is how I used to track all of our bills, right?
Yes.
So this is everything. And this is just a photocopy of my stuff. This is everything that I've got to look at. This is just for John and I. TJ's got his own sheet. Vinny's got his own sheet. This is everything that I've got to look at every first of the month. I wrote it down, and I know that I've got to go to each one of these and either put, like, it's awesome. Let's see if I can show you. I do it so that when there's zeros, there's zeros. Like,
Yep.
like I love it when I have to put zeros in there for like, look, I mean, I could show you. There's zeros, 0, 0, 0, 0. I didn't have to pay a bill.
That's awesome.
So it works. It so works. Yeah. And I sit down, and this is, I can't miss a thing because everything is written down. And I literally sit here with a red one and a black one. And that's it.
Yep.
I love it when I use the red.
Lisa says she loves that you're able to sit down and pay everything on the first of the month. Like, I would love to be able to do that.
That's where I feel. Oh, you know what? We also talked about. Okay, and we said we were bringing to the table this time. Let's do this. I am, and let me tell you something. Everybody's bills are paid, right? Everybody's
Yeah.
bills are paid, and then like Kaylee, my daughter-in-law, she pays the um, internet, she pays the electric bill, and they have a Home Depot 0% financing bill because they had to get new washer and dryer. So those
Yes.
are her three responsibilities. So because they're under my name, because it's my house, mine and TJ and John's house, the bills, the electric bill and the satellite bill are in my name. So if a bill is in my name, I'm paying that bill because it's in my name.
Right.
The Home Depot credit card is in TJ's name. So because it's in my kid's name, I don't want my kid ever to be in arrears. I double check everything.
Yeah.
So I made sure all those are paid. And then she comes in mid-month and she writes me a check. So all these kids, and they're not kids, they're young adults.
Yeah.
They have no worries. The bill's paid.
Right.
All they have to do is pay me back.
Yeah.
And I love it that it's done like that.
Yeah.
And Vinny's so good that if he uses his credit card, like I'll come down in the morning and there's cash sitting on my desk. And he
That's
leaves me a
awesome.
note saying, I used my PayPal here. This is a
Yep.
note from Vinny. He goes, he has the worst penmanship, but he goes, I used PayPal credit. Please accept this as payment from, and he calls himself Young Mafia Chenzo. And he leaves me, and I love it. So, and then he says that it's blood money. Like, these are the notes that they leave me. Like, everybody's good. But,
Yes.
and you know, it's like I have you guys as a village, but my village, we all work together.
Yes. Yeah.
It's so funny. I'll make you guys laugh, and then we're gonna get into a whole nother topic. Vinny, when I'm sitting here doing my videos, or if I'm allocating my money for like the week, Vinny will come in and he's like, "You doing mafia stuff again?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "No, it's not mafia stuff." I was like, "Stop it, kid." Okay, we talked about this, and I got to get a blank piece of paper for this because I want to take notes so that we are on the same page. We talked about this.
Okay.
You all wanted to talk last week about getting a month ahead, right? So if we made month ahead, if I came up with a book to get us to be a month ahead, what do you want to see in the book? Like page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you want to break it down into like a mortgage or rent and then go from there? Like, how would you like to see that be broken down? Electric.
I would definitely break it down. Me personally, break it down by bill. Yeah, it would be electric, water, sewer, mortgage.
Okay, just so that we have like, how many, like, all right, so to get 1 month ahead would, like, what do you want to do to get 1 month ahead? How can we do this and start to just jump in this? How do you see this? Propane, oil, propane, electric, oil, propane, mortgage, rent,
Subscriptions,
prescription.
subscriptions, prescriptions, all
But those are like
descriptions.
sinking funds. Are those really monthly?
My subscriptions are like Netflix comes out monthly. I don't, or Disney Plus. There's no way to pay for Disney Plus or Hulu Plus, I think, on a yearly basis. So it comes out monthly.
So okay, so like internet, right? Internet is a major
Internet.
player. Internet's a
Yep.
major player. Let's do break it down by categories. Give me more categories. Sarah?
Rent insurance. I'm looking through the comments.
Insurance?
Pat says rental insurance, car insurance. Mine doesn't have the option to pay it up anything other than monthly, so that'll always be a bill.
Cell phone?
Cell phone.
Sheesh. Did you just hear that? I'm like, I need like
Yep.
$10,000 to get a month ahead.
If you're getting a month ahead, are you just getting a month ahead in bills, or are you also going to include gas and groceries? And
That's what I don't want to overwhelm everybody. I want to get a
right.
month ahead in specific small things. Like what would make your white life easier to get a month ahead? See, like if you think firewood, that's a long term because that's not all year. A car payment would be included in your month ahead because you've got to make that bill, right?
Right.
So food, gas and food. So gas would be one, food would be another. Because who watched Lisa Grateful Me? I still have a headache from that Ranger game. Oh, who watched Lisa Grateful Me? Not like probably about 4 or 5 months ago. Shar, stop going to the coffee shop. Stop going to the coffee shop and save that money. She did a month ahead binder, and what she did was after she did this, she actually put down the amounts, and then when one got done, she dropped she did the smallest to largest. So
yes, she snowballed her 1 month ahead, which was
she snowballed it because she was bringing a set amount weekly.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Let's talk about this. I think 10 envelopes to start would be an amazing leg up on being a month ahead. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, we lost. April probably didn't know that she should probably plug in her cell phone if she was using her cell phone. And 10 to 1, her cell phone probably got very hot. We lost her. Shoot. Okay. So I'm thinking, good night, Mama Bear. Let's think about this. HOA homeowner. She's back. Hi, sweet girl. Okay. How about one envelope that is miscellaneous, right? Mortgage and rent, electric,
why
oil.
am I showing?
You're there. You're probably delayed a few minutes. You're there. She's probably delayed.
Now I can't hear you.
Oh, sure. I'm just joking. Okay, we can budget that. We're gonna put you under miscellaneous. 10 envelopes, I think, is a great way to start. But you guys have to be honest, right? When I create this, and there is the note section on the page before, right? Let's think about this. When I create this and there's a note section on the day before, you have to be 100% honest with the amount of each one of these, right? And then what we're going to have to do is put them in order, lowest to highest. And we've got to be prepared to not take the monies out of these until all 10 are complete. Is that something that like we want to set for a goal? Like how, like we talk about being ahead, but to be, I have to add her. Sorry. Hold on. Are you there? Okay.
Yeah.
Hi. Let's see what you guys all have to say in the section.
All right. Why is it not working?
Do you have your cell phone plugged in? You might be running out of juice.
No, it is plugged in. I want to do 91.
Yes, Tina, we can definitely do that. We can definitely do that.
I think I'm good now.
Yeah, we can definitely do it. And if there's other envelopes that you want, then we can do that. And what we'll do is this will be a section and I'm gonna do this. They're only gonna be $1 each. I'm making this a goal. They're just gonna be $1 each, and they're gonna be in a section on my .com where it's called a month ahead, and it's per envelope, and you get to pick out the ones you want and the ones you don't want, and let's get ahead. Are we good with what we see so far, or if you want other ones? I can add them since this is going to be like a la carte, right? We're going to call this a la carte.
Perfect.
And my New York accent just took over. So if you didn't understand what I said, I was watching, I was exhausted last night, exhausted. So when I woke up this morning, I sat on my chair and had coffee. And before I even got onto YouTube, I just was on Instagram and looking at reels.
Yeah.
And the majority of my reels right now are all about the Rangers, but it's also Italian reels. I watch a lot of Italian things, and it was so funny because Miss Shar is talking about. I'm gonna try to say it correctly. Coffee. I say coffee. I have that. So coffee, and the guy at the counter is like, "What'd you say? What do you want?" He's like, "Coffee," and he's like, "No, I don't know what he's saying. Coffee." And they're like, "No, what? I don't understand what you're saying." I'm like, so Miss Shaw, you go buy all the coffee you want.
Yep.
Oh, I love it that we laugh.
Yeah. Lisa had a good comment. She was like, Donna, if they want a la carte, they can email at askdonnaforit@gmail.com.
She's my girl.
She's got
Lisa has always got my back. Hi,
Yep.
Miss Mary.
She is always on top of it.
Okay, you want credit cards? 11
credit cards and loans. Yeah.
And one for loans, right? Okay, what else do you want? Because this is probably going to happen tomorrow. This is going to be my goal for tomorrow. I'm going to make myself sit down and work because I need this after. Do you like gardening, April?
I'm trying to like gardening. Yes. I've been gardening outside, and I just bought like 3 little house plants. I want to garden.
I don't like to use the word hate. I really don't. But I think I hate gardening. I'm telling you, my hands, they hurt. They're so beat up. Yeah. I'm like shoveling and raking. I'm like, oh my God, and weed whacking.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a condo.
Yes, exactly. So when I bought this house 4 years ago, my mom like redid the whole flower bed out front of the house. And then 2 years later, she passes away. So now I'm like, now I got to keep up with this. Like, it's pretty. I don't want to like have it go to waste. Like I went away for work for like a week, and she came here and stayed with my daughter. And I came home to it all done. I didn't even know she was going to do it. So I'm forcing myself to garden to keep up with it, and I'm liking it. I just need to, at least outside, they don't require watering and me remembering to water them.
Well, we have 3 raised garden beds that Vinny and John wanted. We fenced off that area, and they planted the first year, which was probably about 6 years ago, and then never did it again.
Oh, geez, of course.
I went out there and I tried, and I start really good, get into it strong, and then by the end of the season, I'm like, I'm so done.
Yes.
This year, I took those garden beds. One is just filled with spearmint, whatever it is, spearmint. And spearmint is just, it's hardy. It grows and grows and grows. So this whole bed is nothing but spearmint.
Oh, wow.
The next 2 beds, I weeded the heck out of them, and I put down weed barrier, and then I took buckets, and I have a bucket garden this year because I'm so done.
Yeah.
I'm done. Done, done, done. High
Did
budget
you
and chaos.
did you see Lisa said student loans is being requested?
I wrote that down. Yes, I
Okay.
got that. And this can be an ongoing category on my.com. We can definitely do that.
Ooh,
But I
Wendy says
really,
mint is good for insects. Sorry.
oh, that's okay. And I'm thinking, what is it? Marigolds? Like I have just a raised bed that sometimes maybe the cats might
Oh,
get into. I think I want to put those kind of flowers into it.
marigolds are good because they don't die. They seem to just always, they don't require a lot.
Yeah, so I'm so like I was outside all day yesterday. I was outside all day Friday. And then today I I I'm in a battle right now.
Oh no.
I know. Um, People think that I don't have a life. People think that they don't have to ask whether or not we're going to be home
Ugh.
and choose to come north without
Oh,
asking. They're just telling us. And I have to ask some of my girls in the audience. So I don't know if I brought this to the table or not. So you all know that one of my best girlfriends passed away of Alzheimer's back on March 10th. And I had to go down to New York for her funeral, and then I had to go to her daughter's wedding. Now, when John and I were in New York a week and a half ago, Katie, the youngest daughter, met John and I out for lunch. So Katie says to me, I have to ask you a favor. I go, what do you need, babe? And she's like, I'm having surgery on my foot. She says, can you come take care of me? I couldn't say yes fast enough. Could not say
oh,
fast. Yes. Could not. I'm like, yes. She's like, but I didn't tell you the date yet. I go, I don't care. I'm
yeah.
coming. You need me. I'm coming. So on June 9th, I'm heading to Long Island for an unended date. I don't know when I'm coming home because I don't know how much she needs me. Her aunt works in the school district as a nurse. Once school's over, her aunt can take over. I need to be there because foot surgery, it's difficult. Okay? And it's going to be her right foot, so she can't drive to doctor's
Right.
appointments. I'm going. I'm going because I loved Lisa to death. Lisa was one of my besties. So I'm heading down there. So while I'm down there, people from the south are coming north unexpectedly. And
Oh
John
no.
was supposed to meet me on Long Island to do some work at the house for them, right? So I'm a little disgruntled, little, um, but I'm gonna just let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah.
But my point to this whole thing was that I would be there for anyone when they need me. I am not filming ahead. I can't film ahead like I do when I go on my Disney trips. So I was talking to Mary Love about this. I would like to know, and I only have my cell phone and an iPad. I don't have a laptop anymore because I'm a computer girl. I'm a desktop girl.
Yep.
Can you guys recommend any apps that are simple to use to edit my videos from my phone so that I can upload straight from my phone? It's going to have to be raw. Like, and it's not going to be your typical, I'm taking all my binders with me. I'll take my money for the 2 weeks if I have to, because I can't go to banks down there. I don't, my bank is only local. But my
Yep.
videos are going to be different for probably about 10 to 14 days. So I'm asking you all, stay with me. Stay with me.
Oh, definitely. Nobody's going anywhere, that's for sure.
Power director. All
Our
right, I'm writing that down. That's a tech savvy, easy peasy, because I don't have it in me to learn a new program right now. Power director. Okay. And VLLO? VLLO. Robinson? Okay. Let's leave this page. And remember this, I'm a Galaxy girl. I'm not an iPhone girl. So they have to be Samsung Galaxy savvy. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Shar. In fact, let me show you. I have to show you. Her sister lives in Charlotte. So her sister's the one that got married. And she messaged me today. And this is what she sent me. Let me see. Where's my pictures?
My cat's name is Lilo. Someone's asking what my cat's name is. That's Lilo.
This was the wedding, and that's Katie, who I'm going to go take care of.
Aww.
Don't you love it? Keep little Katie in your prayers.
Definitely.
Power director on my S10. Okay. In shot. All right, in shot. Throw some more at me, and I will watch a couple of videos. You cut. YOU cut. Okay, hold on. Put it in capitals just so I can see it, guys. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, so that's on the 9th. So I'm so grateful that it's not like the 1st, so I can get the end of the month done, the 1st synced.
Yes.
And then go from there. Yeah. So first, let me tell you, I think June's going to fly by.
Yeah. Someone had a suggestion of using your, I don't know, play money instead of bringing real cash with you for your challenges.
You know what? Prop money.
Prop money. There you go. Not play money.
Prop money might be a way to go. Yeah. Oh, I'm going back to New York. My gun comes with me. I'm allowed to carry in all states. So I'm so not worried about that one. But you're right. That, you know what? That's not a bad idea. You're right, Mary. You're 100% right. Great idea. Thank you. See, this is why I bring things to the table, because you guys everybody's thought concepts just go. You guys are awesome. Let's see.
Or don't edit. Just give us the raw video footage.
What did Dramatic Panda say? You know, when you do a hard restart on the computer to close the apps that won't go away when you restart, they're still there. That's thank you. That's a good. I like that analogy.
Yep. That's perfect.
Yeah. So life is going to have me in a couple of different directions in the beginning of June. Yeah. And this weekend coming up, like, this is Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day to everybody.
Yes.
But the first weekend in June, we celebrate Vinny's birthday and my grandson's birthday together. And so, because Vinny's a gamer, when little boy comes, Uncle Vinny and little boy, they're always talking. And Vinny's a jester. If I had to title Vinny, Vinny's a jester. He's comical. And he talks Roblox and Minecraft with little boy.
Yeah.
And each year they have to share a birthday cake. And I think last year was Pokemon, because Vinny's a Pokemon guy. And so this year they were saying how, what do you want the birthday cake? So Cam, little boy, wants Roblox. And Vinny's like, no, you need Minecraft. So my daughter-in-law is getting the cake designed half and half. Half for Vinny, half for Cam. So it's going to be, so that's this weekend coming up. And then the first weekend, which is in July, which is my daughter-in-law, I have to come back and make sure I have everything ready for her birthday / 4th of July. I'm not kidding you. I'm like, my summer's going to fly by.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it did last year for you too. You always had something with the wedding and one thing after another.
And then we have to head north to Albany, because my daughter-in-law is graduating RN.
Oh, right.
And she's, she wants to do the whole cap and gown because LP,
Yes.
it was just her whites. This time, our RN are cap and gowns, and she got forgive me,
Those.
she got what is it? Ropes. What are the ropes?
Oh, yes, yes. I don't tassels? No, I don't know what they're
No.
called. The ones that go around your neck.
Yes. So she's got those. So it's going to be a big thing. So I said to John,
That's
we're
awesome.
heading to Albany. I was like, can't we just go to Montreal for a couple of days? I don't know why I want to get to Montreal again, but I'm in hockey mode. I just want to go
Right,
back
right.
up there.
It's funny when you said that one time on a video. I think you were like, "Oh, and we might go to Montreal," and I'm like, "That is so how I would think when I lived in Maine. Like instead of going to New Hampshire to go out of state, I would always just go to Quebec. I'm just going to Quebec for the weekend with before 9/11 and all of that. I just kept my birth certificates for my kids in the car, and if we ever went out for a ride, we'd end up in Canada somewhere. And people are like, "What?" And I'm like, it's the same as you going to the next state. I live in Maine. I can get there super quick. Like, what's the big deal? They're like, you're crazy. I'm like, no, I'm not. It's right there.
See, I have an attack, like, I don't know. And right, they're all saying it's cords. Yeah, she has to, yeah, she'll have her cords.
Yes.
And it's in a big, huge arena in Albany. I'm like, so it's like
Wow.
going to like where the Rangers would play. It's like,
Right,
I'm like,
right.
oh my gosh, are we even going to see you on the stage?
Wow.
So I'm excited about that too. And I'm supposed to go see, July. I think it's July 23rd. Me, TJ, and Kaylee have to go down to New York to go see Blink 182 at Citi Field, which is where the Mets play.
Yes.
John's
Wow.
not coming. John's not, and I'm putting this out there. John's not allowed to come to any more concerts.
He's a
He's
party
banned.
pooper.
He is a party pooper. He is. He's done. We don't have a ticket for him for this one, but he's done.
Good.
He's not a music guy, but he likes to come for the socialization. And like, first of all, these
You
tickets are
can't.
too expensive. You're done.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Tell him you'll give him the money anyways instead of the ticket, and
No,
he can go to his little coffee shop.
no.
He can go to his
You
little
just take care
coffee
of
shop in the morning.
no, you take care of the dogs, you take care of the house, and you just leave me alone.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's so funny. We're heading, like I said, we have to go to Albany. Oh, he wants to go to Brooks Barbecue in the way. It's like, we're going to Brooks, right? I'm like, yeah, we're going to Brooks.
That's funny. It's all about the food.
Always. Oh, okay. So Mary, you love Blink. So when I'm done with TJ and Kaylee at Citi Field, we're all coming home to Pennsylvania. Then those two are heading to, I think it's Connecticut and Boston for the next. They're following them for 3 shows.
Oh, nice.
So that means that John doesn't know this yet, but he's going to be going to staying at TJ's house with the dogs. Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yep. So like I said, my summer's flying already, and it's not even here yet.
We have some country concerts to go to, like a whole weekend thing, but it's not till like October. So I don't have too much going on in the summer.
Yeah, there's nobody that I'm like jonesing to see.
Yeah.
I mean, the crew I was with on Thursday said they want to do Aerosmith at the Garden in February, which I'm game for.
Yeah.
But yeah. Does anybody else have any major plans for the summer? Let's hear
Live music. Live music is amazing. I don't care how far I am because to me, you listen to music. I don't go for the show. I go to listen to the music. So I don't care where my seats are. I don't want to be standing, so I don't want to be down low.
Wow. Okay, so look up Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. They do the cover. Love it. Oh, wow, that's cool, Tina. Luke Bryan, anytime. I think Luke Bryan is playing
Yeah.
Bethel Woods this year. I've seen him before. But ticket prices have gotten crazy.
It's funny because my daughter that lives with me, Sam, she's 24 and she's all into country music. And so last year she was like, Mom, we got to go to this Greenville festival. It's like 3 days, all these big country music singers. And I was like, okay. And she was like, you know them, you know them. Well, I don't pay attention to names. I just know songs. So like the month before the concert, every day she started playing music and she was like, see, I told you you knew them. See. And so when the list came out this year, I was like, I don't know any of these. And she starts playing them. She's like, will you just shut up and buy the ticket? Because you know them all. I was like, fine.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so funny. So funny. Um, I'm trying I'm trying to think, what did TJ have me listen to? So I went to the building a couple of times between yesterday and today. And TJ, the building's is set up there. He's got his classic truck over here, and this is where he repairs and cleans things. And then this is all set up for garage sale stuff. So when I come in here, it's the private, not anybody's in there. So he's got
Right.
a tower speaker going, some music playing, and I was helping him just mess around with some stuff. And then I'm like, oh, I like this guy's voice a lot. And I God forgive me, I'm trying to think of who we were listening to. And he turns around. Oh, I know what he did. So I turn around and he goes, yeah, you like them now. He says, but you wouldn't let me listen to them when I was younger. I go, and I'm sitting there, he goes, I'm going, in my head, I'm going, okay, who didn't you let him listen to when he was younger?
Yeah,
And then
really.
I'm listening and listening and listening. And like, Mary, you're probably going to get this. And so is, let's see, some of the younger girls. Slipknot.
Oh, I liked Slipknot. I was a heavy music person.
Okay, but you know that when you've got a teenage boy and they're
Yeah.
growling into that, you're like,
Yes.
oh no. I got no. So I'm a music savvy girl, and TJ's. I mean, Rolling Stone. He's got the Rolling Stones tattooed on his leg. My son is classical. Vinny's very country, but TJ's very old school rock and roll. But he
Yes.
also is, he's a kid. He's a young man, so he was into Slipknot and Blink and you know, and things that maybe I wouldn't have listened to. But when you listen to Slipknot and he's not screaming, his
Yeah.
voice is
Yeah.
so tranquil and
Yep.
amazing. He did he did a cover for the Rolling Stones.
Yes.
Okay, hold on one second. Let's Slipknot's cover of a Rolling Stones song.
Mary asked if I've ever heard of Bristol, Virginia, or Tennessee. I've heard of Bristol, Tennessee. Is there a Bristol, Virginia?
I'm trying to think, what was the name of that song? But anyway, so that came on today, and I was just like, wow. He goes, first of all, the instrumental part of it sounds on key, right? So he's like, you know the song, right? And I thought he was joking with me. I'm like, yeah, I know this song. And he goes, I know you know the song, but do you know who's singing the song? So all right, give me a second, because I used to do this to him when he was a kid. And when I was a kid, my older friends used to do this to me, so I kind of did it down. And so TJ's like, I was like, all right, let me listen to it. And then I'm like, he's like, and that's when he said, you didn't let me listen to them when I was younger, blah, 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 blah. I go, you know what? And then I stopped him. I go, there are things that mom and dad do that might not have been right, but we do it with your best interest. I said, so
Right.
back off. He's like, and then he starts laughing at me. Shine Down. Okay, Shine Down. Love that too. And then I love Three Doors Down. And then who did the cover? Who did the cover for somebody did a cover for Paul Simon. Who did the Paul Simon cover?
Oh no.
Who did a cover for Paul Simon? Who covered Paul Simon's Bridge Over Troubled? No. It was a guy that screams a lot. I can't think.
Oh, I don't know.
He did a great job on it. Yeah. But some of these did you ever watch? Okay, so you got a bunch of, here we go, crazy off course. We covered all the majors, right? Now here we go. This is how we segue. Simple Man, yes. Where was I just going with this? Shoot. The train just went off the track. I lost it. It's gone.
Uh-oh.
It might come back.
Pat, I'm about an hour from Asheville, North Carolina. I've never been there, though.
Good night, Tara and Little T.
I'm actually right outside of Spartanburg.
Hold on a second. Write
South
down
Carolina.
Frog Leap Studio. Frog Leap Studio. I'm looking. And look at his covers. I can do that.
If I knew how to knit, I could probably knit a sweater with all the hair that I took out of Lilo.
Well, you should put it outside for the birds.
Oh, that's a good idea. No, because my dogs chase the birds, and then I feel like I'm like teasing the birds. Just like the squirrels. I love feeding the squirrels, but my dogs have gotten a couple, so now I don't feed the squirrels.
Thank you, Joanna. Thank you. That was what I was looking for. She got it. Ding, 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 ding. Yes. He's got some voice. My gosh, he's got some voice. Oh. Hi, Jess. What a night. Did anybody have a barbecue today? Anybody do cookouts this weekend?
I didn't.
I actually, yes, everybody don't forget $15 for next week's 101. Thank you, On. So I guess I was hungry yesterday morning when I ordered, can I just tell you my Walmart my Walmart credit card bill is probably, no joke, probably close to $1,000 this month.
Oops.
I filled up the garage with drinks, not only at my garage, but at TJ's garage. Then I filled up the refrigerator out on the back deck with drinks. $12 for a case of soda?
Yeah,
oh my God.
Ridiculous.
So
Soda
there's Coke in there, there's Diet Coke in there, there's seltzers in there. I'm like, probably a good $120 on each refrigerator.
Wow.
But then, I don't know, I bought a rack of ribs, and then I bought hamburgers, and then I bought sausage, and then I bought a brisket. Bought a brisket. Okay, let's see. In the comment section down below, how much do you think that brisket cost me? And then you all you all probably say, Donna, why do you feel the need to have $200 per barbecue?
Yeah. This would be why.
How much do you think the brisket alone cost me?
I can't even.
Nope, keep going, Nims.
Yeah,
Let's see what everybody has to say.
50. I don't know, but I've never priced them out.
Oh, Mary's the close. Well, you guys, there's a couple of you that are close. No, Mary's over. Sorry. I feel like I'm on The Price is Right. Right? We have to pick that number and then the closest by $1. Oh, yeah. $62 for a brisket. It's heavy as heck. And it's probably good. It's probably going to take me 12 hours to cook. But Johnny D loves his brisket.
Wow.
But could you imagine? So I don't know if we're going to the pool supply store tomorrow or I'm staying home and cooking a brisket. In fact, when I get off this live, that's what I'm going to have to ask him. Because
you said it was going to rain tomorrow where you are?
But I'm going to cook the brisket in the oven
In the
for
oven.
on like 250 for like hours.
Oh, perfect.
But you have to brine it for a good hour or two before you actually start baking it, cooking
Wow.
it. Yeah. Was that wild though? I'm like,
That is
oh my
wild.
gosh.
Wow.
I'm trying to think, what else did I buy? I had to do, okay. And then did I went there. Oh gosh, please. I feel like Mary Love. Mary Love goes to Walmart and she comes home with big, big appliances. Big appliances. I went there and I got the I got the garden plants, right? That's why some of these funds are coming out of the sinking funds. But I did look at a new Blackstone. I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, no, make your old one last another season. But I got all new cushions and they were $20 for a chair. So I bought 8 thinking I had 8 outdoor patio chairs. I only had 6. I have 8 dining room chairs, but 6 patio chairs. So 2 have to go back. So I have a whole pile on my table to go back. Oh, and then I bought all the t-shirts for the concert. And then I bought the vinyl. I had the black and the white vinyl. I had to buy the red vinyl. But I think I have 4 rolls of that has to go back. And they were like $7 a piece. So I got some money coming back, but I am
Yeah.
going to the store and returning them. Oh, and I
Wow.
bought the weed whacker for, what did I pay for
Oh.
that? $85. And then I bought an additional battery for 25. So I paid stupid money. Thank you for linking her. That's right, Lisa. See, Lisa's thinking outside the box. Please, everybody in the comment section, we're 126 strong right now. Please don't forget to go and check out April and and show her and her sister some love. That would be amazing if you could go hit that subscribe button.
Thank you very much.
That is what it's all about.
The last time I looked, we were at, I want to say 870 subscribers. So we're getting there.
All right, we're gonna have to maybe do 870. Maybe we're gonna have to do a little like promoting.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Maybe everyone here that has a channel, maybe give her a shout out and see if we can get people to go that way. 875 says on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let's give them a go, right? Because that 1,000 milestone is amazing.
Yeah. I can't even, my sister and I joke, we're like, I can't even believe that many people would want to even listen to us. Like why? But it's fun. Like we enjoy doing the videos and we enjoy like talking to people in the comments and it's fun.
It's camaraderie.
Yeah, it is. Lisa, do you have your watch hours? No, we're at about, I want to say almost 2,000 watch hours. So we definitely are missing.
Do you have playlists going?
I do have a bunch of playlists and I play them. A bunch of people play them. So hopefully we'll get there. But yeah, there are a lot of playlists out there.
That's cool. Very nice. Goals. Goals.
Yes.
Goals is what it's all about.
Yes. Well, my goal for the second quarter was 850 subscribers. And when I set that, we were at 741. So we met our second quarter goal.
See, I love that. Absolutely. You know, we had talked back in 2023, prior to the new year, about doing vision boards.
Yes.
What if, because I think that's important. Manifestation. I'm a firm believer that the more you count your money, the more you're in tune to your needs, your goals, and you stare your debt in its face.
Yes.
The more you're charging at it, and that's the truth. You know, you got to look at it. You can't be afraid of it. You got to face it. You got to tell it you're out of here. You literally have to do all those things. So I'm a firm believer in that. And maybe after we reset, why don't how can we do that? How can we do a vision board party lot? Like, what can we do on what's the first Sunday of July? Let's look at that. I don't have a calendar in front of me. The 8th. Oh, it's the 9th, isn't it?
Let me
Oh,
see.
no, it's the 2nd. Oh, yeah, that's Sunday the 2nd. No, it's June, Donna.
No,
Ugh.
it'd be I think it's the 7th. I only have up to June. I haven't numbered up July yet.
Okay, no, how about no? Okay. Because we're doing a reset and then we want to go into July fresh. So the 30th the 30th would be perfect, right? June 30th. How can we do what if we did this? Here's a homework list, right? Here's a homework list. Between now and June 30th, can you all write down or bring, if you got to print it off an image off the thing, can you come with 10 visions? I want everyone to come with 10 visions on June 30th, Sunday, June 30th. And what we're going to do is we're each going to take a turn, everyone in the comment section, at one time or another. And why don't we write them down and share them? What, we want to do something like that? Or can we do that? Like, is there a way? I mean, I know we can be 130 strong. That might take up the entire live. But how great would it to be is to create this vision board and then the last Sunday of December, see where we're at. See, this is how I do my savings challenges. I piggyback them. And I feel like that's where we're manifesting this whole thing.
Definitely.
Thank you, Super Psycho Mom.
Yeah, we can come June 30th with 10 visions for the second half of the year.
Yeah, 10 visions for yourself, exactly. 10 visions goals that you want to set for yourself. So I don't know, for instance, April might say she wants to hit that. Well, between now, you can change it. Your 1,000 subscribers, your 4,000 watch hours. Once you hit that, change that vision on your board. If you just think about 10 things that you want to attract to yourself. Let's do a vision board on the 30th. I think that's so important.
And that's going to be, are you going to be home then? Or are you going to be in New York?
No, I will be home by then.
Okay.
No, I'll definitely be home. I can't stay a month. Her aunt will be done with school. And I do believe Cass is coming up from the Carolinas for a wedding. So I'm pretty sure
all right,
there'll be coverage then.
Perfect.
If not, I'll do it from there. 10 to 1, I'm going to have to do it live from there anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I have to bring a tripod. And prop money. And I got to get a camera, a cell phone clamp for the iPad, for the tripod. All right. I was thinking out loud.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. Mindy's asking if you have.
Lisa, what are you asking me to do?
It's Lisa. Donna.
Lisa, I can't even answer all my emails. What are you doing to me? What if everyone sent you and you made a big board? What if, wait. What if everybody cut and paste? Okay. What if you, can you do this on a piece of paper? Can you just cut 10 images off of my ink is running out of that. 10 images, right? 10 images with your goal and just write, like if we still have Nettie here, Nettie's goals, right? Or Lisa's goals. And if you send me an image, I will go live by myself that night on OBS, and then I could show my screen, and I can show each person's goals. We could do something like that. Let me see where we're at. I lost everybody here for a second. Yes, digitally. And if I go on OBS, and I'm live by myself, I can actually share my screen on my computer with you all.
Oh.
So right where April would be, I would have not on stream. Yeah, I would have two images, my desk, and then I'd have the goal. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
we can do this.
Or a PowerPoint slide, Mary said.
Yeah, but then I can't talk individual, like that would go so fast.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
All right, wait, don't send me anything yet. don't. Okay, you guys, let me come up with another email address just for that.
Say, yeah, the email address needs to be Lisa Williams has got this project at gmail.com.
No, let me come up with, you know what? Let's give me till tomorrow, but I'm going to come up with a vision board email. I got to get rid of this pen. It's doesn't work. I need a vision board email address, and that's the only place. If it does not go to that email address, I can't be searching for it. Can't be responsible. Right. A vision board email address. All right, that's going to be in it. Okay.
Lisa says she can make the PowerPoint.
And then how do I show it? How would I show it? Because isn't PowerPoint Microsoft? I don't have a subscription to Microsoft. Well, let's talk about this.
Maybe if you had Lisa in on StreamYard and she shared it.
See, I can't do StreamYard. Like how?
Well, like if she brought her screen down, maybe like I am.
That's kind of difficult for people to see.
I don't know.
Okay, we can discuss this. We got a lot of tech savvy people.
Lisa says she can send it to you.
Okay, we can definitely. I think
if somebody sends it to you, you can open it.
All right. All right, we're gonna work on that, but we know what we've got. We've got 5 weeks. Yep. So you guys have time to get that together. You know, cut and paste onto something. I don't know how you all do that, but cut and paste into an 8.5 by 11 with your name on it, and use it. You know, save it as a JPEG, and then we'll be able to do it from there. Oh, the date would be the 30th. So everything would have to be in probably the week before, so that we're not delayed. Hop calendar. Hi, Shell. How you feeling, my friend? Hop calendar will be here before the 31st. I promise. Let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk, because it would help if I had that notebook. Where is that Tinkerbell notebook? TJ says that he's got a ghost in the building. So we came home from the concert the other night, and I dropped TJ off and Kaylee off. And then from their house, I passed the building to get to my house because it's on my back field. The lights were on. So John and I pull in and we shut the lights off. So I'm messaging TJ. I'm like, you left your lights on. He goes, Ma, I swear I shut them off. He says, I think there's a ghost in there. So I think I still have a ghost here because I don't know where my Tinkerbell book is.
Wow.
I don't know where my Tinkerbell book is. How sad is this? And if my desk is not that big. Dang it.
Lilo, you are loving all of this, aren't you?
Okay, who took my book? Does anybody take my book? Where's my book, guys? This is so scary. I must clean this desk probably every day. Every day.
Yeah.
And I still don't know where anything is. I don't know. But yeah, as soon as I find that book, I'll make the hop calendar. Until further notice, I don't know who's up. But I know that June is all filled.
Oh,
June
great.
is all filled with originals. And then the following month, I said I will take a newbie and a veteran, a newbie, a veteran. But I give up. I give up. But yeah, I took it to Canada. You have to come find it. Miss Char, you're lucky I love you. You're lucky I love you. Seriously, can I just tell you, I have a bookshelf right here to my right that usually everything sits in. I said,
And it's not there.
so you guys know Billy did my bathroom, right? My friend Billy.
Yeah.
So Billy and my girlfriend Jen are brother and sister. So they have a getaway house not far from me. So they came up for Memorial Day weekend. So they came by last night. So this was the first time that Jen got to see the bedroom and the bathroom. And I know I did not get that video up. I actually have, can I just tell you, and I'm going to get back to that story. I have the, what is it called? The Clever Fox video coming at you. Clever Fox.
Oh, okay.
I got a Happy Mail video. Now, Clever Fox, I watched some of, and I think I said this last week. Clever Fox, for most of the videos I saw, gifted one item to the people. They gave me 3 items.
Oh.
So I've got 3 really cool items to share with you. The book is the video's done. Then I do have the bathroom video. So anyway, Jen came and she's like, "Can I come up? Can we go see the bathroom?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she fell in love with the brick wall in my bedroom.
Oh.
And my closet is 99.9% done, which I can't wait to show you guys that too. But every bedroom, I have 3 bedrooms upstairs. Every bedroom was overwhelmed with things. So
Right.
slowly I was working on it. But today I got to work on TJ's old room because I have outer towners coming up very soon. So I had to get that room organized. But I promise that I'm going to get that video up to you all. But Jen was in love with it. And Billy, can I just tell you, Billy said to me when we did that bathroom, "Please get Delta faucets. Delta's like the best." I'm like,
Yes.
"All right, if you say so, I'm good with that." Now, John's side of the bathroom, shower, and my side of the shower, I have the shower head and I've got the handheld. John had to have the shower head, the handheld, and the rain shower. Because he's a princess.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So John's never worked right. So every time he would turn on like the rain shower, the regular shower would work. Or he'd turn on the regular shower and the handheld would work. Or one wouldn't shut off. Like it was just so messed up. So anyways, Delta sent new parts. And Billy said to him, "Do not touch it until I get there. Like, don't touch it." So we actually waited. So Billy actually went upstairs last night and he fixed it. And he's like, he comes downstairs like, "Donna, it's all fixed." I look at him, I go, "I don't care." He goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "My shower side worked just fine." And then I'm going to tell you all this, right? It's so funny. I'm giving you. So the shower was John wanted a new shower. I probably wanted it, but didn't know I wanted it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I thought a lot about this today too. Mom life, right? Mom life, wife life. For the most part of us, self-care, we don't do it. We put everybody else first, right?
Right.
Unfortunately. I give credit to the women that don't, right? That they do take that time for themselves.
Yes.
I wish I had just this much of you. So Billy says to me, "How you liking it? Do you love it?" And I said to him straight up, I said, "You know what, Billy? Do you believe in fate?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "Okay." So I believe 100% that I probably wanted the bathroom, but because I would never put myself first, I knew John wanted it, so I made it happen. But I
Yep.
said to him straight up, that's my bathroom. That's mine. That's my bathroom.
Yep.
It's all mine. John has no claim to that bathroom whatsoever. He's allowed to use it, and that's it.
Yep. That's awesome.
What do you want, a Casper the Friendly Ghost? Honestly, I got so much in my brain. I think that while I'm taking care of Katie, I have a feeling that a lot of things are going to, because it's not like I could put her in the car and take her places. I think there's
Right.
going to be a lot of downtime time.
There's going to
So
be a lot of brain to computer coming out.
yes, and I think that time, I think you guys might be bombarded with a lot of new stuff, and you know, my brain goes to, and and I say it in my videos, and I don't care who's watching that, like, because there's people watching me here that are not, they're just stalking, right?
Right.
They're
Right.
just stalking. They don't join us, but there's a lot of you ask for it stuff, but in a book, I really want to see I do. I said that I was going to get it done, but I did not. I need to see my Monsters Inc. Right,
Oh, I love
and then
monsters.
I need them all, and they're all going to come into play. Okay, there's something else I need to talk to you about, but I also want to do Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny's, the whole team has got to be in a book,
Yep.
and oh my gosh, I lost my thought
You
again.
lost your thought
Finally.
again.
I hate when that happens.
Did you see what I did to my Monsters Inc. signature thing that they give when you are in Disney World? I made it into a scratch off.
Oh, I love that idea, but I would never, I couldn't bear that. I've got to save it.
Well, I had like 3 and they got wet. It was rainy that day, so I cut off the wetness and made it into a scratch off.
I think but see, that's so fun, and it's a
Yeah.
memory as you do it.
Yep.
Why is my train of thoughts disappearing? It's because I have so many thoughts in my head that I can't get out.
I loved that original like Bugs Bunny one that you did for like $30. That's what really got me like jump started and going, oh, I like these little ones. They don't have to be big hundreds and hundreds of dollars. They can be $30. That was a real mindset change for me, that one.
When that came out of the fact that I didn't want people to be intimidated with savings.
Yeah.
And I wanted everyone to realize that they can actually do it. And that actually helped. I mean, is On still here? On, there's got to be a way. Excuse me. On blows me away with this. On, when I first met On, it was because she took, I hope she's still here. Is she still here?
I
I
don't
need to give
know.
her
I
such a
haven't
huge
seen
shout out.
her.
And one day I'd like her to link that video so that people can go watch it. On grabbed that challenge for free.
Yep.
And once she was done with that challenge, she went right back to my store to then buy more to start saving. And it was her stepping stone to get her
Definitely.
involved in savings. And the way that she did her video, it melted me. My heart melted.
Yeah. I'll have to watch that.
Why are you not allowed to watch any more Disney Cruise videos? Why? We're all going. Start saving.
That's right.
Start saving. And put the cruise. Everybody, that's a must. Everybody needs to put a Disney cruise ship on their vision board. Oh my gosh. Oh, There was something to do with books, and now I can't. There was something I needed to ask you all.
With books or bugs? Books?
Books. It was a book question. It was a book question, and it's going to kill me because some things I like to talk one-on-one with you all.
Yeah.
Yes, it's got to go on our vision boards. The cruise. That's a prerequisite for the vision board. Everybody has to do it. You need the videos. I haven't watched any of those videos. I guess I have to go watch those videos. A villain's book. There was a specific book I wanted to talk to you about. How sad is this?
And we were talking about Monsters, Inc., Bugs Bunny. You said the whole gang of bugs, I think.
I wanted to say something, and let me tell you, there's a Charlie Brown book in my head. Charlie Brown book in my head. Dang it. Don't get old, girls. Don't get old. Can't find my Tinkerbell notebook. I'm like, I think that's where I was going.
Nightmare Before Christmas book.
Oh, Mama Bear would love that.
I don't know if I've ever really watched it. That's the thing. I don't know.
So this is what my daughter-in-law just told me on the way to Jersey the other night. She's like, there's a Tim Burton theater show in New York City now.
Oh, really?
A dinner and a show. And she's like, I want to do it. And then I was like, as I'm driving, I go, you have to give me the address to it. I want to know where it's in New York City before I say whether or not you can go or we can go. And she's like, oh, come on. I go, no, I need the address because if it's not in a good part of New York City, you're not going with or without me.
Right.
And she giggled. And then she tells me the address, and it's down in Lower Manhattan on East 3rd Street, I do believe she said. And I was like, oh, that's my old precinct. I was like, I could take you there.
Yeah. That sounds like fun.
So, yeah, I was like, I would do that. But that's something new. I have to go watch the video. She said she saw it on a reel.
Oh.
A Marvel book. Yes. A Marvel book. I'm so into Marvel right now. I got caught up in reels today. They did a Brady Bunch theme song, and it started with Iron Man, and here's the story, and they made it all about Marvel, and they brought in him and Black Widow, and they brought it, but they left out the Hulk, and I'm like, how come they didn't put him in there? And they had Iron Man, and they had Thor, and they had Captain America, and it was a funny little skit, and they also had Star-Lord. So I was just like, I'm thinking, what is his name? Can't think of his name. He actually has a house not far from here. And if I go on the New York side, he's always in his wife used to have a storefront over there. Can't think of his name. Mark Ruffalo.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a good chance I could run into him. I'd be like, hey, how you doing? You're just the Hulk. I'm not, you're not one of my top dogs. Yes, the Black Panther was in that too. He was part of the one of the Brady Bunch things. Come on, who doesn't love Chris Pratt when he's dancing in Guardians of the Galaxy? Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh. I think I'm trying to think of what I'm actually up to. And I think I said this before. Disney Plus makes it so that it's so easy to watch it in the timeline of your choice. So it's like years ago I used to have to look it up every time, and I actually printed it out once, and I was just like, now I could just go to Disney Plus and go, oh, I'm on that one. And part of me thinks I'm on to that.
Yeah, I was complaining the other day because I was like, I don't want to start watching the show. I would rather just wait till it comes out for the whole season, and then I can just watch it all. I don't have to wait to see what happens next week. That waiting till next week, I'm like, no, I don't want to do that.
See, I kind of like that. I hate waiting. I used to, think about when we grew up, you had the cliffhangers. Who
Yes.
shot JR? And,
Yes.
did Rachel get off the plane? All these things.
Right.
And
Right.
it's pure torture. So,
Right.
um, years ago, who watched this TV series? I have to ask you. Question of the day. Did anyone ever watch October Road?
No, I didn't.
So October Road played a season, and then the second season, my sister, my best friend, they're like, Donna, you're gonna love it. You gotta watch it. Okay. I watched the first one, then I watched the second one, and then they stopped the series. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, and it was so good, it just never got picked up. It's actually really good.
Interesting.
I think it was in 2000 where it came out. October. Let's see. TV show October Road. Yeah, Donna from that
We get
70s
some.
show was on it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I think it's two series, 2 years, 2 seasons.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it looks like some people have watched it.
Yeah, see, I'm not crazy. It was good.
Nope.
It was a good show.
Bev was frustrated that it ended so soon. So
It was. So I get it when you say, you don't want to watch. See, I don't want to watch it and get invested in something if
oh
it's
my
just
gosh,
gonna go.
Super Psycho Mom, a Heartland book would be amazing.
Oh, someone asked me for that a long time ago. I bet you if I look through my book, that's there. I do. I love that show.
My sister Melissa, she's on here now. She said a Monsters University book.
Oh, Monsters U. After Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
And then Toy Story, of course. See, I think that's where I was going. I think Melissa just hit it. Um, I think that the books, all the everything's in my head, and it kind of just like I'm doing the Viewmaster. Oh, just she got it. She got it to come out. Okay, okay. Oh, see, there was okay. So this is what I'm thinking, right? All right. Books are like for me. That's the way I want to go because I need to read them like a book. I'm so over this. I don't know why, but that's just my own personal preference, and everybody's got to do them. But I'm more into right now. I just wanted to go like this, right? So,
yeah.
how can I? I can't believe I forgot this, but see, this is so important. And you're like, spit it out. How can I? How can I bring you all that show up here on Sundays, or
Yeah.
my not that you're loyal, but how can I know that these other women have other channels, have things where almost like a subscribe and save. Like how like
Yes.
on Amazon, there's a subscribe and save.
Yes.
How can I do that where only you guys get it? Like at a discount rate. How can I do that?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I
Because
do
if there's
know what
going
you're
to be a new
talking
book
about.
coming out, I want to give back. So how can I do this?
Um, yeah, a promo code. I just don't know like how you would like if you set it in your video and you saved the video, then everybody would see it that wasn't on the live. And the
But
comments
how do I
stay
give
when you
something
upload it, right?
code only valid during the live? Do a discount code. See, but what's a membership on YouTube? Hi, little man.
So I was watching Two Sister Bees today, and they have a membership of $5 a month you pay, and every month that you pay that $5, you get, I think it's half price off their whole Etsy shop.
Really?
I believe that's what it was.
I don't know what
to be sign up on website. Yeah.
See, I don't go on their website. I don't follow them usually. And I don't know what Patreon is. I don't know, but there's got to be some way. To do this. You wrecking the house, you? I have a membership with Snow
Creations. I have a
Gardener.
membership with Snow Gardener 307, and she has a promo code that she uses, and only that level can use that code.
But how does that stop someone from giving it out to anyone? How does that, like, I guess I need to know more. What did Jenny say? YouTube memberships. Use a promo code only for us with the emails. You could do what's a YouTube membership? You can do a community post with monthly codes. But isn't community posts visible to everyone?
Yeah. How would we
look at your YouTube account and set up memberships?
But then even that wouldn't, I mean, it wouldn't be specific to who's just on the lives.
You can set the post only for members. Wow. Does a membership month and get the wait? Where did Melissa say that again? Jaywhackers? What's that? Is that a typo? April?
No, I think it's a channel.
Jaywhackers does a membership, and every month they get a budgeting sheet.
Yes, they pay for their membership, and you get budgeting sheets every month. I think Melissa does that.
So let's ask this question. So if I was to do something called a membership, right? What
So we would pay a flat fee every month to be a member. And I think you can make them as low as like 99 cents. I'm not positive.
Discount would be great. Their prices posted is more. A discount would be great. The prices posted is more expensive for international because of the tax and exchange rate. Oh. Decorative. I'm sorry. Membership seems like a lot of work. Not that I'm afraid of work, but and how do you set up a membership so that, like, if there's different levels, how do you make sure that each level is getting an ample amount of the value of what the membership would be? Like, how do you?
Mandy, do you do that? Mandy's budgeting journey.
Is she here? I didn't. Oh, there
she is here, but I'm thinking she has. For my members, I send them the freebies. I think she's got different membership. You set it up in the YouTube studio, is what Mandy said. You pay a different level, a different amount for each level. Char says if it says $30, I pay $42.
Oh my gosh. That's because of the international exchange rate.
But I think for memberships, it's like a couple dollars. It's not.
All right. I want to give back to the true villagers, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Because you do have like pretty much the same loyal group of 150 here every Sunday night.
Yeah. I mean, but I do get, but then you can't see, then I get, all right, not everybody can make a Sunday night.
Right.
That are true to my, to because my videos get 1,000 to 1,500 to 2,000 views, and that number is increasing. So I don't always want to, like, I don't know. I want, not that everybody gets a trophy, but like, how do you, I don't know.
Right.
I want to just give back. I got to find ways to give back, basically, is what I'm thinking. I definitely need help with this one. I have several memberships, and they typically send a freebie during the month and a discount code just for members. They range from 99 cents to $9.99. It just depends on what you want to include. All right, you know what, Lee? Maybe you give me like a half hour of your time and maybe help me figure this out if you're up for that.
Laura Bell wants a participation trophy.
You're a wise guy. I just like to give, but I can't,
She wants a I showed up trophy.
Yes. Yes, Lisa, that's fine. That's fine. I love that. I just want to I want to give back, and I know that there's ways. I'm not savvy enough in it. I'm not. I got to figure this out. Cuz we're growing. We're growing, and I just want to grow with it. I don't want to be left behind, so to say. You know what I mean?
Mandy's budgeting journey said she would help you. Well, she said, do you need me to join the live to explain how it works?
Mandy, you have my cell phone too, right?
I thought she was
No,
the one
maybe
who
we
had a
talk.
couple different
Maybe we
ones.
talk. You know, tomorrow or one day during the week, because I really want to just figure things out in like the best way.
Yeah, and then
Once the
like
live is over.
depending on, there's one person that does like different group challenges every month based on the membership category you're in. Is that, oh, I think it's all things Kimberly.
I love what does Shaw say? I love it when we do it together at the lives, but then feel bad
Yeah.
because you don't get paid. What do you
Oh,
mean? Which you mean? I don't get that.
when you give them away on the live, because then
Oh,
you don't get paid for us buying them.
it's okay. You know what? I like to give things like, I, who knows? Maybe tomorrow I come up with a Memorial Day small challenge, to give you all. I like to give you guys things. So, I didn't even get it's 9:30 and I didn't do yesterday's video today and I didn't do today's video today.
When you first started the lives, you did an envelope freebie in one of the first few lives. And what I started doing was every time I attended a live, I put $5 in that savings challenge.
Oh my
It was pretty
God.
cool. It was like I don't even remember what it looked like, but it was like the first envelope, one that you gave on a live. And so every time I attended a live, I put $5 in there.
That is so cool. Thank you. Thank you, but good for you. That's a fun way to improvise on a save.
Yeah. Yeah. Because back then it wasn't anything we were doing together. And I was, I would just then either while I was watching the live or afterwards, I would just put $5 in there and color in. I don't know. I'm thinking it was a heart or something. I don't even remember. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like,
wild.
that's
I
what I'm
love that.
paying to watch this live.
But I'm actually loving the fact that we save together too. We're saving
Yes.
daily and we're saving the one-on-one, because that's like after the Bugs Bunny, the one-on-one. I just I say it too often, and I do. I get mushy gushy, but I want to I want to scream it at the top of the mountain. Let me just show you how fun it is to save money. I do. I just want to scream it.
Right.
Just come watch. I promise I can hook you on something good.
Right. Definitely.
No, the live chat doesn't disappear. Live chat still plays. I have it set to where you guys can see the live chat. There's a
is there a way to make it so that the live chat does not show up after the
yes.
live?
It's in when you have somewhere in studio.
So that would be a way that you could give everybody something for showing up to the live.
Right. what did Mary say? Marie say? She says, I'm not opposed to memberships. However, the point is that Donna wants to give back and the memberships have monthly fees. Some may not be able to swing it. Right. That's where I guess coupon codes come in.
Yeah, it would just be a matter
But
of
you know
figuring
what?
out how to get that out to the correct people.
Yeah, we gotta figure this out. We'll figure this out. Yours disappears also, Nettie. Hi, Nettie. I saw it. It does not show up. I watched one of your replays and it was not there. Huh. All right, I'll double check. Maybe that's what, sometimes I get messages I didn't get the freebie. And, you know, I hate to say that sometimes, but back when I was giving out freebies on Sunday nights, like the calendars last year and things like that,
Yep.
people would message me and like, I didn't get it. And I felt bad, but I can't reply to 20, 30 emails saying that they didn't get it. So that's
Right.
why I don't know what comments show up and what don't on what videos, because I don't, but maybe we have to work that out.
Yeah. There's been a few suggestions of having an email list.
See, that sounds like that. Like, I guess it's the word email. That goes what?
Yeah,
What?
a matter of
I gotta
obtaining
send
it,
out
getting
130
them.
emails. What?
Well, one email list, group list of everybody, but then maintaining it and
Right, and then
you're gonna
that's
get
gonna change
kickbacks.
weekly. Do you
Right.
know? Do you know? Years ago, prior pandemic, I used to go live on Monday nights in the crafty community, right? And I forget what I'd call it. It was on Tuesdays. It would be called the show after the live, right? And on
Okay.
Tuesdays, do you know that I used to recap what happened on that Monday night, what we went over, and I would in my old program, it was almost like credits on a movie. I listed everyone that showed up to
Oh
the
my
live.
gosh.
Do you know the work that I put into it? And
Wow.
it got to the point where I was like, yeah, I'm done with it. Done with it. Couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Good night, Penny. So, I mean, I want to give back, but I don't want to add more to my plate. Does that make sense?
Right. Definitely. Budget with Mama Bear. You guys are still here? Yes, that's exactly why I picked this date, because I don't have to go to work tomorrow morning, and I knew she was going to keep me up till after 9.
Oh, she's great. But you're having a good time, right?
I'm having a great time. But that is exactly why I said, are you going to be the night before Memorial Day? Because half the time I have to like jump off. I have to start work at like 5:30. So
I will
usually
make you
go
a
to bed
deal. I
early.
had such a good time with you tonight. The next time you're off on a Monday, you pick that date. That's
Okay.
Sunday night. And you are invited back.
Thank you.
And you know what? Melissa, you were invited tonight too. I don't know if you know that, or April maybe didn't tell you.
No, I did. I texted her, but then I used my phone to like do the video, so I don't know if she ever responded.
I'm teasing. Or Melissa, if you'd like to come on one other night, you're more than welcome to. But no, I'm not throwing your sister under the bus. We're just laughing. Oh my gosh. Oh. So this is truly bothering me that I don't know where my notebook is.
Oh gosh. You'll find it as soon as you shut off this video. That's how it always works.
What should I do? Should I combine both Saturday games and Sunday save, or should I keep them separate videos and just put 2 videos out? It's no different from work, so it's not like combining 2 would make life easier. It's still the same work. What would you guys want to see? 2 separate? Keep the days separate like I normally do?
I don't know. Combining works for me.
Combining becomes a long video, though.
I love long videos. the time I fall asleep watching one of your videos. So you get like 3 times of me watching it, because like I'll fall asleep, and then when I wake up during the night, I'll start it again. And then when I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, I still didn't see how it ended, I start it all over again and watch it first video of the day.
Where do I last remember having the Tinkerbell binder? Sitting here on my desk. Like literally everything is in my arm's reach for the most part. Everything is reachable. But you know what? I did get happy mail this week. Wait till you see. Did I say that earlier? I got so much happy mail.
Oh, wow.
And let me tell you something. It was amazing. But when I tell you I got a box of goodies, and I thought maybe I put it in the box, but I did not.
Everyone's saying to do separate videos.
Okay, good, because that's what I like the best. But I wanted to ask the village. I'm not going to. I'm not going. Do you guys see this? Do you see this? This. I'm hoping. I don't even know. I'm not even looking through it because I don't want to remember what I finished. But this is going to be exciting this month. I really believe that.
I'm always on the edge of my seats waiting to see what the final number is.
Telling you, goals, goals, goals.
Yep.
Goals, goals, goals.
Barbara Lynn Budget said, say the St. Anthony prayer.
Yeah, St. Anthony, please come around. Something is lost and can't be found. I don't know how it could be lost. I mean, everything sits right here. Honestly, where the heck? It's got to be like right in front of me, and I just don't see it. I found it. I found it. It was right in front of me.
Donna, weren't you asking earlier if Budget with On was on? She's here.
Yes. Oh, it's on here. On one day, can you post in the links? Can you find that one video? It's how I actually found you. Like we found each other. Like you got the Bugs Bunny challenge, and you saved with that challenge, and then you came back to my store and bought more, and you did a kind of like a tribute video that melted my heart. One day, can you link that in this comment section? I would love to share that with everybody, because I think that was an amazing stepping stone. And if people are just getting into savings, it's just inspirational, basically. But okay, as soon as I said the St. Anthony's prayer, you're 100% right. He's like, all right, Donna, I got you. All right, June. Let's zoom you in real quick. June. Oh, I kick off the 2nd. And then we have Jackie, who's Blessed Daisy Budgets. The Budgeting Sisters. You guys are the 6th.
Yes.
Okay, you couldn't have told me that before.
Sorry. I couldn't even remember what you were looking for your folder for. So.
Okay, so we got the Budgeting Sisters on the 6th. Then we have Budget with Mama Bear on the 9th. Then we got Jack, who's in here too, my girl Budgeting. Is she still here? She's got the 11th. Judy, I don't know if Judy's still here either. Judy, Save with Judy, is on the 13th. Miss Laura Bell Creations is on the 16th. Mary Love is the 18th. Andra, the Traveling and Savings Chief, is on the 20th. The Crafty Saver is the 23rd. My Modern Homestead, Dragonfly Saves, and then the Dramatic Panda. So everybody that's in this chat are in this lineup.
That's because it's your OG month.
Because these are the girls, the lady girls. I say girls lovingly, right? We're girls. These are the girls that really are a huge part of this village. Now, wait, do I still have Maddie here? So I don't have the dates on here. So Oma, frugality, right? Is Fiona still here? So in July, these are the channels I want to give dates to. We've got, we have Oma, Frugality is Life, Maris, Way of Life, Mari, Budget and Chaos, Craft and Budget with On, and Dramatic Panda. As soon as we come midway through June, those are the girls I would like to get into July and then bring back some of the originals. And I know that Mindy and Mandy wanted to be a part of it again too. So they're also good. So those, and looks like that's like a majority of July. You want July 14th. Oh my gosh, she's gonna make me look at the calendar. Okay, stand by. Let me write down my dates. All right, let me get the calendar in here. My pen was running out of ink. So July 1st is okay, let's do this. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So, Monday's the 1st. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna count. You got April, talk away.
Talk away. All right. Let's see what's going on in the comments here. Mindy's Budgeting's asking if you added her for June or not.
No, June is taken.
Okay.
We can do July, I said. Can we do July? I wanted to include her and Mindy in July. All right, so hold on. Laura said what date? The 14th, because her birthday's the 15th?
Yes. Budget
Okay,
and
so-
Chaos wants July 9th.
Wait, hold on. Laura Bell first. Laura Bell.
Okay.
And
Laura Bell wanted the 14th.
And her birthday is the 15th. All right, next
Yes.
one.
Budget and Chaos says I can take any Tuesday and Thursday in July. And then she said July 9th works.
Marty, you want to close out the month again? Like you did last time? You want to, Budget and Chaos, would you like to do Tuesday the 30th? I don't know. I like the way you closed out the month, the month that you did.
She said yes.
Okay. All right. So hold on. I can only go so fast. Budget and Chaos. And Chaos. All right. Who else is up there?
Mini Brick Budgets says I can do a Tuesday.
Can't do that yet. We're still working on the other group first. So
Okay.
I want to get the people that I mentioned that have gone before.
Okay.
So Mini Brick Budget. Andrea is going to reach out to you, and she's gonna talk to you about scheduling. She and I already spoke about your channel.
And then Mindy's Budgeting.
Okay, Mindy, what day do you want?
Oops. Go away.
Okay, Fiona, you want the 21st or the 28th? All right, so let me just cross off who we got. We got Mary, and the 28th. You want, okay, Frugality is Life. Fiona, you're gonna get the 28th. Okay, so I crossed you off.
Mandy's Budgeting Journey says she can do July 25th.
Okay, Mandy. Okay, Andy's Budgeting. All right, because we need to get the people that were a few months back. I still got to get Oma, Dramatic Panda would like another date. I know that. And then I've got to get On and Maris. I got to get Maris back in here. Promise them.
Okay. On, I think, got off.
There's a wrong video on the YouTube Hot playlist. All right, then I'll reach out to Andrea because I don't handle that at all. I have no clue how to do that. Okay. Jack, are you going in? All right, Jack, you've got June, so I'm going to put you on standby right now because I want to get people that were 2 months ago. So I want to try to piggyback every other month and see where we're at there. So let's get through June with the people that we already have, but I want to give people that haven't gone in like 2 months to 3 months another shot. Put me in for June 30th because it was still open, so I don't need a July date. Okay. So you want to pass up July and come back in August. So I'm going to write you down for August. And Simply Living Saves had the grandbaby, so I'd like to see if she wants to take a spot because she missed her
Yes.
spot. Yeah, I think they're gonna take care. I think Andra has been on top of the playlist, so I'll have her go double check after her getaway because she's away right now for Memorial Day. Okay, I'll have her do it. Whose video is it?
She linked it up above. I don't know. If I click on it, I'll lose like
Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out.
comments.
Okay. All right, so we're good right now because I really don't even want to go too far into July because we're not even into June yet.
Barbara Lynn Budgets wants to know how she can get in on hosting the hop.
Okay, so Andra, the traveling and savings chief, is in charge of new channels wanting to join the hop. She has agreed to take that part from me. This is where everybody's coming into play, and I'm so appreciative of that. So if you have not done the hop with us yet, you reach out to the traveling and savings chief, and she will have a conversation with everybody. She's going to go over your channel, see where you're at, make sure you have all your I's and T's dotted and crossed, and so on and so forth. Yeah, isn't that nice? This is where the village is definitely coming in to help. Because I don't have enough time to go watch everybody's channel and make sure that they're all saving and they have everything that they need. What is Weird Vision? What is Bev talking
that
about?
has to do with the video that's in the hop that shouldn't be.
Oh, okay. So let me write that down. Weird Vision. Okay.
So Mindy's budgeting said she can do the middle of July.
Did we not write her down?
No, we didn't because we moved on to Mandy and all the others. We were waiting.
Okay, so wait. So Mindy, what I can do middle of July.
Yeah.
Is the 10th, I'm sorry, middle of July, 11th or the 18th? Does that work? Or the 9th or the 16th? April says reread my.
April says reread mine. What?
Melissa says April reread mine. My.
Oh.
I don't know if that's code that sisters would get.
Oh, she said, I thought you said the Dramatic Panda was in June. Do we have Dramatic Panda for June and July?
No, I have Dragonfly Saves for June.
Okay.
I don't have Dramatic Panda.
Okay.
Do I? Dramatic Panda is already doing a June date. No, I don't see that. Wait. We got me, Budgeting Sisters, Budget with Mama Bear, Jackie, Judy, Laura, Mary, Andra. Oh, she is. She's doing the 30th. That's right. That's why she said August. Yes.
Okay.
It's that leftover day of the month that gets me. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, she's June 30th. Yes.
Okay. So she's down for August, not July.
And when July is halfway over, we'll discuss August.
Perfect.
I can't get that far ahead.
No, that's perfect.
We have a lot of money in those envelopes. Isn't that nice? Out of everybody that's saving, is your money still in your envelope? Are you going to try to hold on to it till the end, or do you have to use it to, for your own needs, which is fine too. That's great. But just kind of curious, do we have because Mama Bear pulls it out and she puts it into her sinking funds. You got to do what's right for your own budget. I'm just kind of curious who's holding out, if they can. Wouldn't that be nice?
I wish I could hold out, but I probably won't be able to.
Okay, so Mari is still holding out. Okay. Oh, shoot, Shar. I love Shar. What did Michelle say? Trying to hang on until the end, or like for the Disney cruise. Michelle, you're funny. Okay. Mine is still there. Your do you want is doing the end of this month. Do you want a spot in July? Oh, her money's still in the envelope is what she's saying for. A lot of people are holding on to the money. That's nice.
Yeah.
Because that would also be nice to dump into. I mean, all because the money is allocated in a specific envelope. You all know that you use it for whatever you need. It's just a fun way to save together.
Definitely.
Do you know that there were a few channels? Lil brings up such an amazing point. There were a few channels that I watched, and when their family found out that they had that much money saved, people were knocking on the door asking to borrow it.
Oh, my word.
July 11th. I did not see that. Thank you. July 11th is Mindy's budgeting. Okay. Thank you for having just pointed that out to me. Thank you, Mandy. Mandy and Mindy.
Oh my gosh, don't do that. Now I'll get confused.
I do too. That's why I was trying to, if you, in my head, I was trying to put them like not next to one another. It's like, you remember when you can't sit the two next to each other because their names.
I do it with their channels too. I'm like,
oh, the best is when they were emailing and text. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get it straight. Who is like? It's so funny. I love it. Oh my gosh, okay. July 11th. We're good. All right, so we're done with July for now. We're gonna concentrate on June. I will talk to Maris, Uma, and An if An wants another spot. We're good. So those are the three that I've got to get before I can move on to other people. I got to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Perfect. What's this? Donna, I will give her a sleeping pill before.
Aw, Michelle, you're so funny. Okay. Shar, I have to tell you. All right, Shar and Michelle are a couple. So
okay.
I love them both because they both show me love. Like I love them both, right? I love you all, right? But I just they message me and you could feel the through the text. But Shar, I have to tell you, I kind of gush over your name, and I have a YouTube BFF on here, and her name is Sparkling Shar. She's one of my crafty people, and Sparkling Shar and I have been friends, and I want to say almost 10 years. I want to put a 10-year date on it. And last Sunday, she showed up at the end of the live and said goodbye. I didn't know she was watching. So sometimes she watches and she's watching all on TV, so she doesn't comment. But she sends us she gifted me something last week. She actually bought me a coffee. And so after the live, we catch up every so many weeks. So after the live, I said, "You feel like chatting?" And she said yes. And for a good half hour, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour, we after the live, we just chatted and caught up on the phone. But Shar, every time I see your name, it reminisces, like you just attached to a name. I'm attached to your name because of the beautiful Miss Sparkling Shar, who I love to death. So if you when we all get to that cruise, you can tackle me from behind. I give you permission. Coffee, yes. You gotta put the core, CAW.
Coffee.
Coffee. Yes. Good night,
Lisa's
lady.
bailing on us.
This is Shar and Michelle. Are you two sitting right next to each other? I need to know. Tell me that wasn't on everybody's mind in this chat.
Exactly.
Is one sitting on the chair and one sitting in the couch, and they're looking at each other laughing and they're commenting with us? Oh my gosh.
She said yes.
Michelle said yes.
Oh my gosh.
This is the best. The best. This is so funny. What did you yeah, when we were saying I know I think there was two channels. And one channel, there were two. One channel was going to stop doing videos because people asked for money.
Oh wow.
Never have I ever had that. And if I did, I'd be like, no, I'll teach you how to save your money, but I'm not giving you my money.
No. I work too hard for my money. I don't want to give it away.
No. Mm-mm. Oh, you guys are hysterical. Oh, that's smart. Read comments and watch on TV. Love it. All right. Well, we've done 3 hours. We've done 3 hours.
Wow.
Oh my. No, I'm talking about family and friends, Mama Bear. Family and friends find out that you have a YouTube channel and they see how much money you saved. And then they're like, oh, can't you lend me some money? No. Mm-mm. Right, Bev. Bev, you are you are so smart. I love you. Yeah.
Yep.
Could you imagine? I'd be kicking them to the curb.
Char says this is date night.
I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Oh my gosh.
So happy to be a part of it.
100 people on a date night.
And you know what? I don't post on my Facebook channel anymore, like my Donna Powered by Creativity. And I really don't do much on Instagram for those sole purposes. Because only a chosen few know I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And honestly, I have not run in, I don't, and if I'm out in public here locally, I don't tell anybody about this. No way.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah. It just.
Lisa doesn't have a channel.
Lisa Williams would.
Yeah, Lee doesn't have a channel. She's just a great advocate for all of us.
Char. That's why we don't have no. That's why we have no money. Too many people on date night.
Yeah, treating us right. Mm-hmm. You guys would have been so proud. I know I said this in the video, but the merch at the show the other night was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, $65 or $45 for a baseball hat. Come on.
Wow.
I can't imagine. No way.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Now, don't forget, I'm saving an extra $25 today.
That's right.
Super excited about that. And then I'm going to be MIA on Tuesday during that game. That's 8 o'clock.
They play on Tuesday. Where do they play on Tuesday? Florida or?
Back in the Garden. They go back home.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, this isn't a good one. And so on Thursday, I posted on Facebook that we were at MetLife Stadium when we were doing the Rolling Stones. So, and I know I said this in my video before I posted all the pictures, but I get a message from one of my, I call him cronies because he's one of the guys I went through the police department with. And he's like, where are you sitting? And I'm like, I didn't know because I didn't have the tickets. So I'm like, are you coming? And he's like, yeah, the wife and I. So I was like, okay. So long story short, I love it. And I talk about you guys all the time too. They clear their schedule to come hang out with us. And I'm always so honored. But he's one of my Ranger guys. And what I didn't say in my video was he was top security in one of the New York City hotels. So whenever I'd go into Manhattan, I'd get, we call it hooked up with a room. I'd get discount rates at one of the major hotels in New York City because he was security.
Yep.
And so the camaraderie is truly amazing. And that's why, I got a discount because somebody was looking out for me. And I kind of want to give you a discount because I'm looking out for you. But he has Ranger season seats. There's a group of them that divide them, right?
Yep.
So I said to him, Paul, I said, I need a towel. So he starts laughing. He goes, I had a stack of them. My wife made me get rid of them. I go, you're going to another game, right? He goes, yeah. I go, you got to get me a towel.
Right.
One of my girlfriends from high school said she had it, but she didn't put it in the mail to me. So I'm like, somebody's got to put one of these in the mail to me.
Right.
I'm biting at the bit. So hopefully I'm getting a towel soon.
I saw the Rangers play. I saw the Rangers play years ago in New Jersey because a guy I went to college with, his nephew played for the Devils. And so we got free tickets. And I didn't realize the rivalry between those two teams was so big. As a Bruins fan, I don't pay attention to other rivalries. And people had Rangers jerseys on with the circle with the red line through it, and they were throwing things at the bus, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
I would love to go to here we go again, Montreal. I would love to go up I would love to go up to Montreal to see a Ranger Canadian game, right? Love it. I couldn't wear my colors though. And I'd have to be in that crowd, and I'd have to keep my mouth shut because I'd get a beating out in the parking lot.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm like, so how do you do that?
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
holy
crazy.
moly. I don't need to be a statistic.
No, definitely not.
I just want to be. It's a goal. I'm gonna get there one day. I'm definitely gonna get there.
I had the goal of every NHL arena, and then I looked up the price to go to Calgary, and it was so expensive. I was like, forget it. I just want to see every team play. I don't at multiple different arenas. Back then I was like, I'm not going to go to Boston to see them play.
Wait, didn't we have a conversation? When did you and I have a conversation about this?
I don't know, but I thought we had a conversation about it.
Holy moly. Am I having a deja vu before it even happened? But
I might have said it in comments one time. So I've been
to Dallas. That's a long statement to type.
Yeah, I know. I saw 2 games in Dallas. I've been to Jersey. I've been to Boston. And I've been to Philly, I think. Yeah.
Wow. See, there was no way I would ever wear my Ranger colors in Philly.
Right. And I've been to San Jose. I went to a Sharks game last year.
All right, that's really cool.
San Francisco for work. So, yeah.
I've been to see the Islander Ranger game. I've been to the Ranger Garden game to see, but the only other arena I went to would be to see the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Rangers in a playoff game.
Oh, nice.
But those are the only 3 stadiums that I went to. Yeah.
I should go to Carolina. That's I think that's 3 or 4 hours from here where I live. Go to the Panthers. Is that what the Carolina Panthers? Yeah.
Philly fans in any sport are not the nicest.
No.
And it's I would love to go up to Boston to see a Boston Yankee game, but how the heck do you wear your stripes out of Boston? I couldn't be that disrespectful. I respect that stadium. Fenway, I bow down to that stadium. That stadium's gorgeous. Not gorgeous. It's not oh my God, it's top of the line. It is so vintage that the respect for that stadium and every player that played in that stadium, I'm it's hollow ground.
Right.
No, no
No
Yankee gear in
Yankee.
Boston. No, I couldn't
No.
do that. Mm-mm.
So I lived in Maine for 47 years, and we had the, I don't know, a double A, whatever, their call up team was right in Portland, Maine, and our Portland Sea Dogs. And so I moved to South Carolina, and our Greenville team is actually the call up team for the Portland team, which is the call up team for the Red Sox. I'm like, wow, I still can't get away from the Red Sox. I mean, not that I'm not a huge baseball fan. If I'm going to cheer for anybody, it's going to be the Red Sox. I've been to a few games, but I was like, that's funny.
I love that you're a sports girl.
Oh yeah, I'll watch any sport, any level. I love watching college sports, any basketball,
I just
hockey.
found a newfound respect for soccer.
Oh yeah,
Could you imagine running up and down that field?
no,
No way.
that's why I played defense and stood in front of the net because I couldn't run.
Oh. I mean, I played high school soccer, but it's nothing like these soccer
Right,
fields.
right. Today, one of the things we were switching back and forth to was college lacrosse finals, and BC beat out Northwestern. Lacrosse, I don't understand lacrosse, but it was interesting.
Mama Bear knows all about lacrosse.
It was wow.
She spends a lot of money on lacrosse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a physical sport.
Yes.
Yeah. Good night, Beth.
I'm loving all the sports right now on TV between softball, and baseball World Series, golf. My father loves golf, so we're always switching through golf. And then you've got basketball, NBA playoffs, you've got NHL playoffs, all these college, lacrosse, everything coming to an end. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I'm really just a hockey girl, and I'm not even into watching football as much as I used to be.
Yeah.
But those are my teams, and then I'll just glance at the scores to the other baseball games.
Yes.
But I'll sit and watch a World Series without a doubt. I'll get into the end of it. I've never, well, honestly, I shouldn't say never. Since I was a grammar school kid, I have not been into basketball. As a grammar school kid, we used to like to watch basketball. Now I can't get into it.
Super Psycho Mom says golf puts her to sleep.
Yeah, I think it does too. I never watched a golf tournament. No way. All right, we're going to cut off because I still got to do a video.
All right.
April, thank you so much for joining
You're
me.
welcome. Thanks
Ladies
for having me.
In the crowd, don't forget to please go check out the Budgeting Sisters. It's not April with the budget. It's the Budgeting Sisters. So if you're searching for her channel, don't look for April with. It's just the Budgeting Sisters. I can't link unless I log into YouTube through StreamYard. So just know, go check her out. She's always linked. She's linked down below in my comment section because she's done the hop. But yeah, she's in this month's hop. So she's linked in my description box.
Next month's hop.
Oh, she'll be in next month's but go check her out now, and her sister, of course. Yeah. I want to say thank you to everybody. I love yous, and I want you all to save, and save for that cruise. Because we're going to have a good old time. Thank you again, April.
Thank you.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, thank you, Mama Bear, for posting that link. Everybody go click that link. Yes. Good night.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Bye.